Wrong side. Oh yeah, the chat's there. It's like a Russian roulette. Sometimes the chat's on the laptop, and sometimes it's not. Hello everyone, how are you doing? Whoops. And if you could like the video, because you already know it's going to be good. It's not me, I'm just the channel. I'm the channel on the channel. I'm an entertaining one. Right, so I'm really, really sleepy. So, but I feel I'm going to, I can tell I'm going to come to life instantly. But, oh, it's 8 already. I felt like I've been waiting for ages and now it's fed up. Yeah, I know, I felt like that too. So, right, so hello, Nathan. Hello, Nix. And thank you for saying I look particularly lovely. I just saw that literally right before I came on, so I've not replied. So, I've just filmed tonight's, tomorrow's, and Sunday, and let me fucking tell you, people have got some major Leo full moon drama going on. There's a lot of karmic breakups. I'll use the same cards and see if they come out again. But it was like tonight's basically, again, when I say tonight's, it's like it's not actual to well fucking hell, it might be. It's not actual tonight. It's just don't really I never use the feather in here, Jim. There we go. Wafting it your way. Oh shit, sorry, feather. There you go. There's some sage. Because let me tell you, a lot of fucking folk need it with what I've just read. Yeah, basically, it was like people's personal readings. Um, so yeah, I never give an intro in a deal. It's funny that I never do an intro in a deal live, eh? But yeah, if you are new and you've just found it at the start, this channel's about twin flames, for twin flames. But if you're not a twin flame, you can hang around if you want, because apparently we've got people that aren't twin flames that must just find me entertaining. Um, and like I said, I do feel at some point the channel will it won't be solely twin flames, but I've not noticed it not being that yet. Probably when there's more people, because just everybody isn't a twin flame, so that's inevitable. Right, but the way that I get blocked from the algorithm, we'll not get excited about that anytime soon. Oh fuck, all the dust is just right everywhere of the sage. So yeah, um I'll look at what you are saying in a minute, but yeah, it was quite interesting because I was just doing my usual and I was shuffling and I was talking about like shocking change. And then I pulled the card that said sudden change. So I was like, and that is so Uranus direct tomorrow. Like, so that can be shocking, unpredictable changes that happen in any area of life, but it feels like breakups. Um, Breakups and sudden unions. And this is what that I've channeled this for the past 2 years, but definitely there was a certain point, I don't know, a couple of months ago, maybe I don't know, because it just seems like the same thing all the time. But it's whenever I've brought that one through about something's ending and something's beginning. So I've spoken about a lot, I've spoken about boundaries a lot in these different videos and that, just about use your discernment about yeah, whoever you are, divine feminine or divine masculine. Um and I've just picked up the same cards. Let's see what's going on. Wait a minute. May it be more than good. May it be fucking amazing, mind blowing, and miracle attracting. Absolutely. That is a very large feather. Yes, that's a proper smudging feather. None of your shite. That was a lovely woman. In fact, all this stuff, I'm really lucky. You see, that's what I mean. Like, that is, I'm lucky because when I was, when I've connected these groups, it's like that was a woman gifted me. I mean, it's a bit tatty, like I'll need to get another one, but it's like she gifted me that, and so did another lovely different woman give me the rattle. So, well, Claire, this morning was a massive sudden change for me. From the minute I woke up. Oh, interesting, interesting. Good. I hope good. Guess who you summoned in my life, Claire? Because you always get them to come out. Your twin flame. It's not me, Nathan. It's you. I definitely do something, but you must have been utilising the stuff for them to come forward. That challenge helped, right? I'm really glad it helped. You're welcome. It helped me too. I've cleaned the whole fricking house from top to bottom. I've become a new person. Right, let's see if the shock and change comes out again. It's just went from being really hot in here to a wee bit chilly. Right. Yeah, like the video on your way in, guys, because it helps. Oh, wait a minute. The sword and the rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity. Oh, wait a minute. Solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. I feel some of you are being protected from a shitload of drama. I mean, that is full, but that's what I've just channeled for that's what I've just channeled for the weekend. Wait a minute, before I forget, I'll put in. I mean, those messages are not going to be everyone's, but I picked up on somebody that's got a gambling addiction as well. I mean, I know that's really specific, but it was really clear. I felt it because it was like I felt somebody losing money and then winning money. So it felt like an addiction. Let's see. I think it's paving the way for good. Yes. Right. So is that Uranus direct? If you're talking about Uranus, it depends. Uranus. It depends where it is in your chart, like what's going on. I'll just like I know where it is in mine. So it's just when you know what it is, you can you can be prepared, but it's still unpredictable. Oh, I don't know, you'll know better than me, but it was very clear. And then also, right, I think it's still here. I picked up this deck and I was like, this has got a leaving card in it, but it was actually like, look, it was like that's a union coming together. And there's like a very jealous karmic. So like I said, it'd be understandable if this person's getting left and then like somebody's going straight to someone, like we can't blame her for sitting with ice cream. Do you know what I'm saying? But it could be people that have been long away from someone and they're controlling them, they don't want them to move on. But it'd be different for different people. And yeah, that came out as well, chemistry. So there's wee unions going on at this film and fidelity. Oh look, it's a woman who's like, bye darling, I'm just away to learn my karmic lessons, getting a few karmic situations, and I'll be coming back. So just you keep that egg with my initials on it, because we've established it's an egg, it's not a stone. I'll be back. Oh God, calling back. But this is the one where I feel that's a karmic because she's holding two dolls, like voodoo dolls. And the guy's away on a motorbike. I'm telling you, somebody's like, look, calling back. Somebody's using spell work to try and get somebody back in their life. So be aware particularly if you're a male, but this could be females too. If you're a divine masculine, male or female, and you're suddenly going back to the past, educate yourself on spell work and things like that, and question whether that is your own free will or manipulation. Because fucking hell, we're going straight in with the drama. What else do we need to know here? This is what the ones I've just done were like. My mum suffered from such a degree of addiction to gambling. I've lost everything financially several times, several homes, money. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Nathan. Nathan, I don't think you shared that when we spoke. That's helpful for me to know, like whenever we do some one-to-one work with each other, or even just for knowing, because there'll be other people that are similar, because that's got to affect you with money, you know what I mean? Because it's like a generational thing. That would maybe be quite a good thing to journey about. Girl with a snake. See what I mean? This is what is this energy? Empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used to enable boundaries. Yeah, I don't know what it is here. It might be the unpredictableness, but people are going to need to really have quite strong boundaries. I don't know who it's for, but it's like I did channel. There's definitely. I don't want to insult people's intelligence on this channel, but just make sure that you're not somebody's rebound, basically. So this could be past energy, but that's very clearly what I felt from. But yeah, not today. Not today, say it. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call person, boundaries, still angry, and I was just saying boundaries. So But again, if that feels like that would be karmic relationship, yeah, I'm telling you, someday this is either past and you'll know because this has happened to you, or it's present, or it's an omen for the future. But whatever, whenever it happened or when it's happened, it's like somebody has just split up with someone and then they hit you up. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. Fuck's sake, I was about to say, can we sage? I did sage, and this is coming through. Could we get rid of this, please? I'm sending prayers for whoever that's for, but we're coming out of this. It does feel kind of past, to be honest, but oh my god, this is burnt, and I burnt my leg. So yeah, be careful you don't get burnt, because that just fell in my leg. It didn't like really hurt or anything, like, but clear that shitty energy. If it comes out again, then well, there's nothing I can do about it. That's almost actually worse than what I've just picked up on for the daily videos. Jesus Christ. Scared to shuffle again. Right, so this is a Russian roulette deck though. I'll email you about it. That's what came up this morning, and it ties into some generational stuff in my family. So, oh my god, what do you mean? What Nathan's saying or what I was saying? She's better now, thank God. Well, I'm glad to hear that. Generational curse breakers, light warriors, exactly. That's what we are. It came up in a good way, opened a beneficial conversation. All right, good. Good. Right, what now? Tell us something else. We're going out for a reading. The Grim, yeah, look, the Grim Reaper, the relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. That feels like karmic relationships where it's completion. The lesson is over. The relationship's over. And I was like, when I channeled one of the videos, it was like, so it was sorry to laugh, because like I said, karmic energies, I don't like calling them karmics, but like karmic people, we've all been a karmic person in someone's life too, and they are people too. And like you said, if someone is, that is something ending and somebody going to, but it's like, this felt like somebody actually saying it's over, there's no going back, like leave me alone, and somebody isn't accepting it. Abundance. Keep a positive mindset, manifest exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. Yeah, that's what we want. Can we have more of that? That's the challenge, bringing that energy in. Cassette. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. And the runner. This is runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening to the ego. But again, that's what they're saying. It's like a runner was in a codependent karmic relationship, whether this is you or your twin, or it's not yours, because it's not going to be everybody's every time I'm saying this. But it's like now this is like somebody's coming out of it, and the person that they were codependent with doesn't, like, they're not accepting it. So again, I know for a fact that that is a lot of people's past energy, but some people could be still in this. Did that just, I don't want to burn not my slipper. Yeah, I'm just putting that out now. Oh my god, right, okay. Well, that's a nice wee cheery start, isn't it? Right, so the karmic thing, it's in the past, but it was never fully talked about, resolved into, oh wow, well yeah, and it needs to be, doesn't it? It's not exactly nice to talk about that shit, is it? But better getting it all out, and then you can just move on. So maybe not all out in a night. I mean, you'd be sitting up for like 40 hours or something. Was this in person, Sarah, or was it over the phone? You don't need to tell us, but seeing as you told us a little bit, Right, so let's see, where's the dominant divine feminine energy, regardless of gender? Let's see, and then I'll pick up on a few different sets of energies. Oh, wait, this is, I don't know. By the way, can I just say, see filming those videos, like, I'm in a weird energy. So, yeah, like I said, I might have jumped to a timeline where I like don't need words anymore or something, where it's like, I'm really good at doing the housework and I don't need, and now my stomach's rumbling. I'm really hoping I didn't eat the spag bol prematurely. Pray for me. I'm only joking. It'd been in long enough, but it's always nicer the next day, so I've left it on longer. But yeah, I pulled this card twice. I normally pull it for Divine Masculine, but I've pulled it for Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. in that one of the videos over the weekend, choose ease and grace. And again, I say over the weekend, but it is it's timeless. It's like, I feel like that was, you can either stay in the outdated beliefs, because that just said that on a card, or you can, you know, the lighter side is doing something about it. Like if you know that you've, like for instance, right, I'll choose you, Nathan, because you just said that. If you notice you're having money blocks, which, you know, a lot of the time you are saying things like that, because a lot of people are, you know, not everyone, but a lot of people experience things like that. It's about doing something, you know, proactive about it, like an abundance meditation. And I mean like every day, or tapping around money, or writing down your limiting beliefs about it, you know, something like that, or going to a healer and helping. Because like I said, my money might go up and down, but I'm fucking shithole at attracting money. Like, look at my mum came into the tax rebate, and then it healed her, that it opened something up for me. Sorry for calling my mum her. Well, there's a song called Her that's about a mum. There might be something about mothers here, because that's Anne Marie. Her. It's called Her. It came on my Spotify the other day. Yeah, so that's what that's about. That's where Divine Feminine's at. And like I said, that usually comes out for Divine Masculine, but that can be Divine Masculine's feelings as well. Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine's decision making and boundaries. Divine creativity, receiving cosmic intelligence. Yeah, the Divine Masculines are receiving a lot of downloads and cosmic intelligence. I mean, again, I wouldn't normally say cosmic intelligence, it's just because that says that. Could be seeing 1010 a lot. I was laughing. I've just said 1010 and it's 2020 here. So yeah, it's okay. You know what I mean? You could, yeah, just, you don't need to say so. Just as you were. It was just that day I was finding it irritating because I was channeling the divine masculine energy. Again, I know a lot of you understand that, but some people won't, because it's not irritating me as much today. But it'll happen again, because it does just, it's just like, oh God. But yeah, I was laughing at that. Text, you will all know when he's here, when he's here. All right. Well, we'll know because you won't be on, you'll be busy, won't you? You'll just be coming back with an internet smile. We'll feel the smile. My energy shifted from earlier. Jesus, that energy was crap. I feel pretty chilled now and a little sleepy. Yeah, I'm really sleepy. I'm a bit, like you said, it was really hot in here and now it's been really cold. Same, I'm possibly about to have a face-to-face in another form with my, what is the heart? Uncle. I thought it said uncle this afternoon, so I'm powering up and praying. Is it, do you not get on with your uncle? Or I'm praying for you as well, whatever that is for. My energy got rocked earlier by a karmic, but I've had an Epsom salt bath and saged. Good. Well, yeah, I'm sending you both love for what you need it for, if you're open to it. Right, I don't really know what I'm going to be. I'm just really feeling the Uranus energy that's coming in tomorrow. Like, there's just, I think there's going to be things that are going to be, I think some people are going to be getting the rug pulled out from under you with shocks. Hopefully good ones, like, but I just feel it. Good idea. Going to do a salt bath. I've ran out. I usually do that every day, but I need to get more. Right, so I just had to make do with lavender and coconut oil. Right, so that's probably why I'm sleepy actually, because I'm like, oh, should I do that after? But I really, oh, I love a bath. I can have like a few baths a day. You know what I mean? Like, especially when it's cold. We get along, but this morning was off. All right, okay. It's because of the full moon. Remember, that's why, I don't know if you've ever heard me saying that, Sarah, or if you know that, but full moons, which technically was yesterday, so today's all right. Today is better than yesterday, but yesterday wouldn't have been the day to have. Mind you, though, when did you talk to your twin? That's what I said. Like, it's good for if it was like big declarations of love or something. It would probably be quite dramatic, or getting everything out in the open. But if there was any sort of risk of like people getting angry or anything like that, full moons are not the best time to do it because it exaggerates your feelings. But there's just a lot of tension in there, you know, especially because it's opposite Pluto in Aquarius. It's like, and the sun. It's just, it's very unpredictable. Basically, it's very unpredictable because Uranus is what rules Aquarius, and that's unpredictable, and that goes direct tomorrow. So it means things that have been going on internally changes, So people going through a dark night of soul, for example, or even if you've just been going through a bit of a rough time in life in general, and you've been going through that growth internally, from like tomorrow onwards, like you could suddenly, it could be quite, you could suddenly feel a shift in your energy and you're ready to move forward. Like say you've been someone's been gaining the courage to move out of a karmic relationship, which I imagine would be a lot of people tuning in. You might suddenly feel that actually that's what I'm picking up on. People that have had no energy to fight back. Like it feels like fighting back, hopefully not literally, but you know what I mean, like standing up for themselves and making a change. I feel like I want to burst into a song, but I don't know what one. It's Michael Jackson again, isn't it? Gonna make a change or something. Did I not bring that one through last week? I feel like I'm spitting all over the place. Yeah, I do multiple salt baths. Yeah, no wonder Vina. Sarah, if I had as much Pisces as you, I would just I'd never be out the bath. And I'm already not out the bath. But that might be our Pluto thing as well. But that'll be because you've got all that Pisces going on too. That's hilarious. Oh fuck, my Uranus is in Scorpio. No, so yeah, but well, I suppose it could, but it's you more. I would be looking to the where the Taurus is. So your Taurus. Oh, wait a minute, that could be really good for you. Is your Taurus not the second house? Like you could come into money. Like you could have like it can go either way, but I'll hold the highest, timeline for you, but it's you could have some unexpected money. Um with my twin, it was great, very smooth. Oh, glad to hear it. Lovely. Right, so what have we got here? By the way, I'm singing that Marie song now, so I feel that's relevant. Major challenge to overcome. Maybe somebody's got a challenge with her mum because I'm singing that song. I mean, that's like she's singing about her mum in a nice way, but major challenge. Maybe someone's arguing with their mum or something. Um, moon. Oh my God, that somebody must literally. Because again, if you're new, I'm just being the mouthpiece. Somebody must be arguing with their mum, or it could be the mother of a child, or it's somebody that's a mum though, because I've just pulled the moon when I said that. Changes in your life. Rat. Well, that's a bit harsh. Someone working against you behind your back. Oh my God. Fuck's sake, this energy is really in the collective. I'm sure I saw. Oh, Christ. I watched one like that, like literally recently, and I'm picking up on the same energy. Hmm. New home, new attitude. Right, okay, that could be different things for different people, but right, I'm going to go one way. Unfortunately, somebody's like actual mum could have been like working against them in some way. I mean, that I could go down loads of different avenues with that, but it's like it was like somebody's mum is like for selfish reasons, like holding somebody back. Or it could be like a mother of a child, like somebody could be manipulating someone to stay with them, I suppose, if I feel like they've got children together or something. Right, like I'll see what happens with it, because obviously that isn't going to be everyone, but I definitely know I've helped people with things like this and still do. But it's just interesting that that is really picking up on light-hearted and carefree time. Right, okay, well that message is gone, so that'll just be for whoever. But pay attention to your work. Rainbow. The most difficult part of the situation is over. Well, that's quite specific. Yeah, I feel somebody's, again, whatever bits and bobs are that are yours or it's not yours at all, somebody's had challenges with whoever that is about in their life, and the worst part is over. And I've just thought, yeah, wait a minute, mice. I'm sure that's about discord amongst friends or family. So, yeah, I can feel it. It doesn't feel very nice. It's like somebody's. It's like somebody's lied at some point or twisted something, and it's had a knock-on effect. Pay attention to finances. It could have been something to do with money as well. That's not for everyone, but I can feel that many different scenarios here. Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Shark. Take care or there will be a loss of material wealth. Yeah, again, I don't know what that's about, but it's like somebody, it's like, oh, I don't know. Photograph. Looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making you memories. Abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Whatever it is, right? It's something. It's like friends or family or friends and family. It's almost like a feeling of when like a mum is like in with like encouraging someone to be with somebody that the person doesn't really want to be with, and like guilt tripping them. I mean, I brought this through before, but that's like, that makes the most sense, or this would be the most lucrative, or this would be, the most money, or the obvious one where people are like, stay together for the kids, or something like that. But it's more than that. It feels like if this is an actual mum or the mother of a child, but like I said, it could be like two in cahoots or something, or it could be loads of scenarios. It could be like the mother of a child and their mum or something. But it's something. There's some sort of fuckery here, lies, drama, because it's the Leo full moon. I'm going to pick up on drama. But whatever it is, it feels like someone's getting ready to put it behind them because it's missing you and manifesting what they want. So if this is you, it's like somebody's moving forward out of that. Kisses, unconditionally loving, giving, receiving affection, falling in love. Yeah, so that feels like I'm channeling like a divine masculine male. Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint, and I feel that's either like what I said about the gambling at the start of this, and I said it on the recorded videos, or like someone was in a codependent relationship in the past or presently, but it was very much encouraged by a mother, I feel. And that, what, I'm full in it when I say mother, because I would just say mum, but it's like, it's ascending. But this person's ascending. So if that's you, you're ascending. And I feel it's almost like what I feel is, because that's why it feels horrible. It's like somebody's like, surely not. Like, surely my mum has not. I just heard sticking the knife in. Like, or like, something like that. Transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. Oh, I've never pulled that one before from this deck. Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. Yeah. Oh God. Right. Right. Let's see. Wait a minute. How have you said that much? Because I was in that zone. Right. So let's hold the highest timeline, please. Thank you. I had an epiphany. God has redirected me away from surgery right now and has geared me towards holistic healing therapy. Oh, well, Nathan, it'll be the prayers. Because we were praying for you when you said, this is what I mean, the power of prayer. So I'm going to put that post up every Sunday. So it's coming around again. And then and sometimes I'll come on and I'll do a live. Like I might do that this Sunday. Or I might pick a different day because I don't know about, you know what I mean? Picking a weekend might be good. But again, it doesn't, that's what I picked basically. But miracles working. No such thing as coincidence. I can't tell you how beautiful my experience in the journey was with my mum, and there's been a robin out my window singing every night. Oh, that's lovely. Yeah, that was lovely. I really felt her energy. And by the way, I watched that back, right, when I went to my bed. And fucking hell, it was really weird, right? Because obviously, like, I don't watch them all the time, but when I do, it's like, because it is my voice, I go really deep. And like, I'm usually like, I'm wolf message. I'm always like really alert. Like, it's not that I don't sleep. Like, I do sleep, but I'm a light sleeper. But fucking hell, I was out. And then it was hilarious when it was like, when I was saying, to come back, I woke up. Like, it was like, I woke up at like 3 in the morning. I was like, what the fuck? Like, because it was like, it's time to come back now. Quite funny. Um, Nathan, that's wonderful. I had some gnarly health mysteries in the past and I've been able to overcome them naturally. It's very possible holding space for you to find best solutions. Yes, and well, the both of you will definitely have benefited from the very long conversations that we had as well, because that is what that is as well. So that will definitely help anybody that's not well out there. Holding space for that, Nathan. Actually, I should add that I had stuff in the first lockdown and dealt with it with Claire's support and a herbalist. What? I've got lost. What were health stuff? Or see all the health stuff coming up because we've got a Virgo moon weekend. I'm always talking about health stuff with people recently. It must just be really in the air. We're clearing that energy and closing out and closing the door on it today. Yes, exactly. Mine, yes, because we've and basically though as well, like look, we've jumped to the highest timeline. So that would make sense. Nathan, when did you start feeling better? Because that actually makes perfect sense. That would be really interesting to know. And go back and put it in the video, guys. I don't even tag them or anything. I feel that was just for us. But when I've done it before, it was literally 3 of us. And then it was 4 of us the next time. But at least there's been seems like there's it seems like there's 4 different people this time or 4 or 5. Unless the quiet people, were you doing it too? Um Oh, I've just realised that I haven't even prepared, I've not even done offers or anything this time. Just basically book a discovery call. If you want to work with me, book a discovery call and I'll do a deal on something. But I think tomorrow I'll have time to actually, I did write them down on my phone in the middle of the night, but I was so tired last night. I'm just, yeah. Mine has Claire. My mum has always held me back due to the fear of losing me. I've clinically died 2 or 3 times, led her to the dark side. And it's where my codependency started for fucking hell. Right, okay. So was I channeling your situation there? No wonder I told you to watch, and I did tell you. Do you know what I mean? I normally just let people do it themselves, but I was like, watch that. Yeah, anyone with similar issues, you definitely utilize the journey. But you don't need to watch it again, Nathan. You watched it 2 times in a row. Thank you for that donation, Nick. So I'll do your card in a minute when I catch up with these. Thank you guys for the space, but I need hugs, not space. Well, we're giving you healing hugs. Healing hugs. Holding space about permission and respecting boundaries and free will. Yes. You've been taught well. No, yeah, where that comes from when people have been around me with that, right? If you're wondering what holding space means to me, it's just it's a few things. It's sending love is okay too, but I'm quite particular about it. It's like kind of like, if someone says, "Oh, I'm sending you healing" or "I'm sending you Reiki." Not everybody wants, well, I certainly don't anyway. Like, I don't want to receive healing from just from everybody. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm very protective of my energy. So holding space is just a wee bit more, yeah, it's exactly what Nick said. It's a wee bit more, it's like, you know that the person has it within themselves to heal themselves, but you're not kind of, or sometimes I'm like, sending you love if you want it, make it your own, but that's what makes me. And then if we were doing something, sometimes I'll ask people not to comment or save or rescue people if somebody's saying something that's particularly difficult, because again, it's the same thing. You know what I mean? It's like we've all got the ability to save ourselves, and if we kind of like throw people a lifeline all the time, it's you think you're helping them, but actually it's not always. Anyway, I didn't explain that as well as what I usually would, but Hello, Charlotte. How are you doing? Right. So, what did you? Let me just. Um, Shooby-dooby-doo. Right. What card would you like next? What one? What deck? I've got my spirit animal one here. If you want a wee change. Except, oh shit, yeah, that's what I was going to do. I was going to read that. I was going to read the wolf. Because how cool is it that the wolf came out and the wolf full moon? I love it when that happens. I can't see me being here all night. I'm like, I'm integrating quite a lot of energy too, and I think I'm just like, I'm done. Today was a little, oh yeah, you're replying back. Have we got an answer next? Do you want me to go with the flow or? I get paid at the end of the week. I will get the Oracle healing. It's even Canadian and your money. I don't know what any of that is. I'll have to put it on healing instead. Low self-worth and a bunch. Just email me because I don't know what. If you've checked out, you'll know if you've googled it all in that. But and were you going to do that anyway, Nathan? Is this from? Because this is from before. Because I'm just like, you know what I mean. People don't. I wasn't really expecting. To be honest with you, it's not like I'm pushing it away, but I wasn't really expecting people to buy anything after this. That's why I haven't got the offers. Like it's not, it's just kind of like, because I'm like, it's January. That's why I extended it to, I thought if I extend it to the 31st, then, you know, if people's paydays are then if anybody did want to, but yeah, just go with the flow, see what you want. But I suppose it makes sense because you didn't get it the last time, did you? So that fits in with the collective message that I gave before I came on here, and it came out again actually. Like, you know, do something to help yourself. Even if that's just watching YouTube videos like mine or anyone else's or healing. Because like I said, I go to healers too. Do you know what I mean? If I'm guided to, I go and get healing. But I just don't say when I'm doing it because, well, I don't want to get healing and then fucking get knocked back down again because I'm talking about in here and then some fucker's sending me shitty energy. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, I have to be quite with it on that. Well, Claire, I think I roused briefly from the meditation on Wednesday, then woke up at 5 a.m. still on the sofa, dragged myself to bed for 2 hours. Well, it's not the first time, Charlotte. It won't be the last. That's too funny. Um, well, I've got the spirit animal cards here, the spirit animal oracle, and I thought it'd be quite interesting because this has got like quite a lot of animals that keep coming out. Like we've got, oh, I just opened it, hummingbird, be here now. It's got a dove in it. It's got a beaver as well. Beaver spirit. We always like a good laugh at that one. It's got a bee and it's got a frog and it's got a koi fish. It's got a spider, but it's got them all. And I was going to read, and the wolf, the canary spirit, and butterfly spirit came out today. So I was going to read the wolf, but I'll put the wolf back in just now and someone remind me to read it after I do yours. Yeah, but we'll be focused on healing and health. Okay. I think that's wise because that is your health is a priority over money. And actually, it might sort it out. It's like what I was just saying. Like my mum's wasn't specifically about money, but I just worked on her root chakra and her sacral, and then money came in because that's what these are about: receiving and finances, as well as other things. Not animal, right? Okay. The Akashic Tarot. or Beyond Lemuria. They're good ones. I mean, they're all good, or just any that you. I was just mixing it up a bit. Fucking hell, my legs went asleep. Oh, why is it freezing? Did I turn the heater off? No, it's on. Oh no. Why am I cold? That's weird. I turned it down. I turned it down. I turned it up. If my cheeks start going bright red, it's because it's too hot, so I'll need to turn it down. Right, so well, let's face it, Sarah, I'll probably more than likely still be here. I might not though, because well, I'll be here. I think I'll be on till 10 at least, but right. Can you help me awaken my innate, Claire? What do you mean? Innate is a describing word, is it not? I'm confused. Does that mean something else? Oh, you've donated too. Thank you, Charlotte. I'll get to you after. Right, so the Akashic ones, you sure? You can, I mean, you can have any of the ones you've seen. I mean, I can even pull from that other deck, the new one again, if you want. Are we going with Akashic? It was just I didn't say that first, so I feel like maybe there must be one and there must be a message, because that's really specific, that deck. Yeah, basically, whenever you do this, guys, if there's a particular deck that you know that I've got and you say to me, unless I say otherwise, I can't imagine I would be that stern about it, then just say. Right, okay, so let's see then. What is the innate intelligence? Can you help awaken my intelligence? Well, Nathan, you are both very intelligent and connected to your higher self, so why do I need to help you? I'm helping you do that daily on here by you taking in the information, but you're already very wise. Who told you weren't? Just send them to me. I'll have a word with them. Right, okay. Yes, the new one is amazing. Are we sticking with Akashic or are you twisting? Fucking shivering. God, I mean, what's happening? Wait, am I fucking Noel or something? Maybe it's because the window opened through there because I was using the sage, but I don't know. I'll monitor it. I think I just really need to rest this weekend. Right, so I wasn't planning on partying anyway. You weren't right, you want the new ones, right? I know, I kind of thought about it last minute. I was going to use another one, but they are lovely. And it's quite good because they'll resonate with others as well. Right, so wouldn't it be funny if the same card came out? You got Luminous Warrior. Was it Luminous Warrior or was it just Luminosity or something, wasn't it? Right. What have you got today for next? What would be most beneficial for her to hear? And Charlotte, when I get to you, you let me know what ones you want, and I'll give you a wee mix. So you could have one of these and then a couple of the other ones. So or I'll just go wherever. So next, what have we got for next? Awakener. Oh, powerful. It's got a naked man statue. Fortify, soar, emerge, and strengthen. I seem to remember seeing that before. Was that not like when I pulled one for Sarah? I think that was maybe on the bottom or something. Look how good my memory is for that. Sage, advise, acquire, invest, and accumulate. That's on the bottom. So let's read this. Awaken. I don't think I read. Oh, it's got the lightning bolt though. So that's like the Uranus energy. Shocks. Shock. And I've just opened it at the book, right? This must be an important message. I opened it at the page. It's quite a big book too. 17 Awakener. Fortify, soar, emerge, and strengthen. Rise above the storm and you will fly freely into the clear blue sky. Focus on the boundless possibilities and innovative solutions, not the problems. Wow. And then even the fact that I was stuttering on the word, I was not focusing on the problem. Recent challenges have triggered a profound realization of your divine essence and never-ending connection to source. Your spiritual awareness has awakened. When you can step outside of the emotion and become the witness, you will see all this is happening for you, not to you. This is an opportunity to rise above life's trials and tribulations, widen your perspective, and build your personal power. You may be beginning to recognise that disappointing breakdowns are actually colossal breakthroughs in disguise. Challenges have the ability to lift you out of everyday monotony and show the bigger picture, one in which you're connected to the expansive potential of the universe. Naturally, this higher perspective allows you to see the creative solutions available to you. Wide awake, everything appears clearer and makes far more sense. I'm wide awake. Na 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 na. Falling something, something. Can't remember the words to that Katy Perry song. But you might want to go listen and look at the lyrics. I'm wide awake. That's all I can remember. So always remember that your energetic focus crafts your reality. Refrain from dwelling on the worst case scenario. You have a choice. I think this is about your day. Has this not described your day? From what you'd commented, it sounds like it was your day. Choose to overcome the obstacles standing in your way. Oh, this is connected to this. Like, this is what I mean. I feel, see, whenever any use like donate for a card, thank you by the way. I always feel it's like, because it's like quite a few people need it as well, because it feels like the collective energy as well. It's like, yeah, because that's what it feels like. People are. It's like there's an encouragement for people to stand up for themselves here. The best defense against procrastination and indecision is self-awareness. Well, that's what we've been doing this week, because as you know, that's usually what the focus is for the challenge. Well, really, it still is. It's just to not procrastinate and take action. Release outdated beliefs and old ways of doing things to seek a fresh outlook. So you're on it with that. Deliberately create physical and energetic space to manifest lightning bolts of creative insight. Pay attention to your inspired ideas and downloads. These electrifying visions will lead you forward as you navigate challenges and work towards your dreams. Oh, that's exciting. As the awakened warrior. Oh my God, that's really strange. That's the card that I thought you got. I'm going to... and I've just been drawn to the word artist, by the way, when I'm flicking through. That's really fucking weird that I said awakened warrior and now it's because the other card was luminosity or something. I saw it coming. As an awakened warrior, you have laser-like focus and great faith in action. Faith is the optimistic light by which a crushed dream shall re-emerge victorious. Take the leap. Know that a bright future awaits. Your newfound confidence brings boundless opportunities. Look, your newfound confidence from the highest timeline is bringing about bolts of lightning. Awaken your creative and intuitive power to fully harness your problem-solving capabilities. You may wish to write down the good and bad points of a challenging situation to discern the solutions available to you. Life's challenges activate deep growth and ascension. So again, I feel like whatever fuckery you had today and the dream last night, it is just to show you that you've got all the tools around you to handle that. And basically it's like we all need to take that on board, that it's like this year's going to be a rocky ride, you know what I mean? There's going to be a lot of good, but it's like I wrote in the thing, we've got to take the rough with the smooth. Solar plexus, the awakening point of spiritual power. The lightning bolt represents a sudden illumination of the mind and elimination of ignorance. And it says, stop postponing the inevitable. An insight has catapulted you upward. Although it may have seemed downward at first, let go and fly. Have faith in the process, breathe and declare. I am the source of my own power. I'm open-minded. I call back my power. I ascend into the euphoria of oneness. Rise above it. Hard times bring blessings in disguise. The greater the challenge, the higher the awakening. Ooh, deep. Very interesting with the lightning bolts when I pulled lightning on the on the video that I put out just before I came on here. Are you still here? Why is nobody typing in? I was like, I'm feeling heart activation. Yeah, no wonder. That's a powerful card. And I just can always feel when it's going to speak to a lot of people as well. Right, Charlotte, would you like one of these as well? And then I'm feeling a Lemuria one for you. Do you want me to put the animals in the mix? Yeah, I thought it would. This is what I mean. I feel whenever anybody does do that, I feel it is like, because you know what I mean? It's just the same as when I'm doing the free cards too, but I just feel like when people donate, it's probably going to be like a strong, let's just monitor it. It feels like it's a stronger message. I don't know. Every time someone does that, it's like a lot of people need it. Makes sense. Right, Charlotte, you usually say whatever I'm drawn to, so I'm going to pull you one of these, and then a Lemuria one, and either the Akashic Tarot or Spirit Animal. What one? Charlotte's card, please. Let's see if the same ones come out. Oh, fuck. Illusionist. Oh, I've not seen this one. Nice colours. Right, so, and on the bottom we've got Guardian. Preserve, protect, defend, and shelter. I remember pulling that for some. Was that not the one I pulled for you next? I pulled this for someone. It's got a maze, and then because I remember saying about the angel wings, or was it Sarah? I did pull it for someone. Right, illusionist. Let's see what this says. Divert, spellbind, revamp, and unveil. And then I opened the book at Empath, which you definitely are. All my Pisces people out there, quite a few. Right, so 40. Illusionist, divert, spellbind, and what's going on here? I think it's it'll probably tell us, but I think it's maybe like a portal. I think it's a mirror. It looks like it's got some sort of. Just wait for the delay. I'll not hold it up the whole time, but I'll just see if it's in the shot. Yeah. So I am. Oh yes, it is a mirror. I am the mirror of the one, as the cosmos, so the soul. See beyond the veil to find the hidden meaning. Not everything is as it appears right now. Beware of tricks that deceive the eye. Oh, I wonder if that could fit in with what I'd just done for the collective. Smoke and mirrors may distort the truth. No matter how much you know, there will always be the unknown. Remove your rose-coloured glasses to see the truth. And it's got an exclamation mark, Charlotte. Open your eyes to see a more expanded viewpoint. Scratch beneath the surface and look past the obvious, as there are much more important things at stake right now than what is immediately in front of you. Tap into your full potential, especially now when you need to unmask the truth. You already have the resources and an insight you need to make sense of this mystifying state of affairs. Once you have a clearer picture, head off any imminent danger and reroute to a higher state of awareness. The universe is full of mirrors and reflections, including your own mind. Your life experience is made up of how you think about and interpret the world around you. Your interactions with others are reflected back at you. See this as an opportunity to get to know yourself better. Perhaps it's time to hold the mirror up bravely, do the shadow work that you're being called to. This is where true self-mastery takes place. Remember, you are the light bearer to your own darkness. Charlotte, I feel this may have been about things you've already done, but you'll be the judge of this. But it could still be stuff that you need to face, but I'm just sort of feeling in it. You have the skills to go within to bring light to any limitations that are holding you back. Yeah, because you think about what we've done this week, but I feel it's about some of the deeper stuff you've done recently as well. Inner work reveals self-sabotaging patterns that are ready to be brought forth and healed. Wow, that's what you're doing. Take the time to be in your body and sense its subtle energies. Ask for the inner guidance and learn how to listen to the voice of your soul. Trust your raw instincts and unveil your ability to heal yourself. Embody your truth. We're just talking about that in the chat. Embody your truth, and the universe will mirror your authentic frequency. What are you passionate about? Your passions are your priorities. Align your choices to those priorities, and the universe will reflect that back to you. As the illusionist, you're a talented conjurer who performs great feats. Sometimes you want to stand out, and other times you want to blend in. Occasionally hiding away to recuperate, and other times wishing to stand out to make your mark. Sorry, how funny is that? That is so Pisces Sun, Sagittarius rising. And I'm sure I said something like that to Charlotte recently. It's like, you'll either want to hide with the Pisces or you'll want to come out and play and be like, out there with the Sag rising. That's really funny. Similarly, we're going to stick with this, guys, right? Similarly. Fuck's sake. Just sometimes this happens. It provides entertainment for people, but I'm not putting it on. Similarly. Simmer. I can't fucking say it. I give up. I don't normally give up, but I'm fucking giving up. I'll say it. I'll be able to say it tomorrow. Similarly. I can't say it. We can't be good at everything. That's the point. That is the message. We can't be good at everything. I can't say similarly. I can't say it. Similarly. Gracefully bowing out of situations that no longer excites you creates space for red hot desires. Oh my god. That's what I've been feeling today. A lot of sexual energy. Or sexual frustration, as I called it in the video. Hidden messages are being, because that's, this is like the sex filming, basically. I mean, I'd call the Scorpio ones that, but it's like it's the house of sex, so it's like, yeah. The sooner we go into Virgo, the better, eh? Hidden messages are being revealed. Root, solid foundation for life. Mirrors represent life and truth, while the mirror amulet also offers a reflective shield. Standing in front of a mirror, gaze deep into your eyes and see what is revealed to you. The eyes are the mirrors of your soul. Well, you're good at that, aren't you? You're one of the people that actually has done that, haven't you? Seek beyond the red flame of misconception and declare, I am seeing clearly beyond my illusions. I see others as the divine reflections of myself. I see beyond the hoax of separation. Smoke and mirrors, deception and trickery, moving beyond the illusion of separation. Oh, right. Let's see. Now we'll go for, pardon me. Can I attain the shamanic ability I've had in past lives? I'm looking to heal ailments that would otherwise require surgery. Yeah, so Nathan, absolutely. Did you watch the video? Have you listened to You Can Heal Your Life? It will be for free on. I'll put, if I remember, I'll put in the comments. But it always used to be free on YouTube, so there's literally no excuse, everyone. Or it's like on Audible for like £2 or something, or a token. But I truly actually believe you could do that through my journeys that are on the channel if you set the strong intention. Because people have done it. It's just like I say, people do it and they don't bother to come back and fucking tell me. Because I can feel it, like I know. But the important thing is that people are healing, and I'm putting out the work that I'm meant to, and then good things come back around to me. But if anybody does notice healing miracles, definitely do come back, because we're going to get a bit sick of seeing Lexi. As beautiful as she is, I need more people to but I'm going to I'm going to use her as a guinea pig for something quite soon, because I can't think of who else would do it. So I'm gonna do some more stuff. But I was wondering, I was maybe going to do some of that. I think I'm up for that tonight. I'm just ready for my weekend, guys. Right, so let's pull one of these. But yes, you can heal yourself. You can heal yourself. And like I said, I'm not kidding, like the power of prayer, like that is why I've been getting nudged to do that, because I've said that a few years ago when I was starting the membership before that I was going to have a prayer circle. And yeah, I know, because I'm a part of like other people's as well, and miracles happen all the time, and I just knew that my guides keep nudging me to do it. So All of these little things matter. Prayer is powerful. But I remember being mesmerised by the wings on that. Yeah, I did. I pulled it for someone. I'm wondering just how much of my soul I need to actually treat. Nathan, right, so to explain this to everybody, it never stops. It literally never stops. Like, like I just said, like, look at what I just said, right? I have to, like, I'm teaching people this stuff, but I'm going to need to do that until the day I die. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, basically, whenever you notice that there's a loss of power, that's when you need a soul retrieval. And unfortunately, in the world that we live in, it's happening all the time. You know what I mean? If you notice you're overworking, soul retrieval will get your power back to stop that. If you notice somebody's pissed you off and you've came out your piece, soul retrieval, you know what I mean? So it is constant, which is why I think it's handy that, like I said, I have got all that stuff on the channel for people. But you can journey for yourself to do it. You don't even need to use videos of mine or anyone else's. But this is what's important for the big stuff. People do need to recognise when to go to a shaman, and also like I would personally say it's like the ones that specialise in stuff, and so that's why I'm always forever saying I specialise in. Oh, somebody's loving the spirit. Is this Charlotte's loving the spirit? My nose is very itchy. I specialise in the dark stuff, you know what I mean? So it's not that I don't do the other stuff. Like I do loads of ancestral healing. With like actually what came through there about whatever I was saying about mother healing and stuff. Um that those kind of sessions, that is a package. That needs to be done like over a few sessions because you need to journey to different directions for the different parts of your life. But yeah, it never stops. So it's not a case of I'm afraid like you do it for your inner child, your shadow, and your masculine and feminine, and you're done. It's not. It's healing is a lifelong thing. But you do get stronger because I'm living proof of that. Like I've went from being shy as fuck and hiding and keeping all the love inside, and especially the true love that I have for my true love, and sitting telling YouTube about it rather than him. But actually I have told him too, so it's not like I didn't get my power for that. So it's I just have to channel the healing into here to help people with it while I'm on this part of the journey. And should anything evolve with me and him at some point, which I very much hope and feel it will, um, I will still do this. So I hope that answered your question. It's quite funny though, because either that. So I need to. Who's got a notepad? I'm only joking. I'll remember, but well, no, I'll watch it. I'll watch this back in a bit. But I need to do a video on how to meet your power animal, which will be quite short because it's what I always say. And I need to do another one on what soul loss actually is, and just basically what I just said there. But this is quite helpful when you ask these questions. So, it's basically it's about empowerment, right? That's what I'm getting at. It's quite really interesting actually because I was talking about this with someone else recently, and we're both quite similar, both kind of saying about how I don't just let anybody heal me because it's like it's I can heal quite a lot myself, but it's not because it's because I am empowered enough. So on a shamanic journey, when you're doing it with the shaman, like if you are empowered enough, like you could spend a lot of it, and like I could just hold the space, and it would be quite silent. And I'm using my energy to hold the space and sending the healing, and you're doing the journey yourself, but you needed me there, you know what I mean, to do it because of how difficult whatever it is you're doing. Whereas somebody that's like never done any of this before and maybe hasn't got a clue, or maybe they have got a clue, but they're just in a really difficult place. Like that could still happen to me. Like, so here's a good example, right? If I was getting this done from someone, I can do the whole journey myself, right? So all I need is the person to hold space, but it doesn't mean that it's some random fucking person. Like I would need somebody that does what I do, that I trust them and they're good at what they do, right? So it's like, but um but if it was something really quite difficult or traumatic, then it would just be kinder to myself to let the person do the work. You know what I mean? But then it comes down to trust. So that's why I'm always saying, like, I'm really humbled and honoured when people of all ages come to me and other healers. Yeah, look, tell the truth. Fucking aye. Because that's what it's about. Like, it's because people recognise that I've got confidence in my work. I'm not going to dilly-dally about, and we're going to get the job done. And it's, again, it's Pluto in the 12th house, but it's more specifically, it's because I've got Scorpio rising conjunct my Pluto. So it's like double Scorpio power. And the shamanic sign out of the 12 signs is Scorpio. So just as well I picked being a shaman for this life, you know what I mean? But we've all got Scorpio in our charts, you know what I mean? So this is what I would say, if you know where the Scorpio is in your chart, it's probably where you're quite good at, like, you've either got an interest or you're quite good at like diving deep into something, but it'll also be where you have a lot of pain. So I can help people with a lot of painful stuff because I've experienced a lot of pain in life, but I've also come back from the ashes, you know, like the Phoenix Rising. That opened a lot of chat. Wait a minute. So, sorry, not sorry, Charlotte. You know how this works. That was a wee. Right, I'll pull your next card. I've done my mirror work and I think I need to revisit it now. Yeah, well, good for even doing it, Charlotte, because it's like, you know, that it's quite hard to upkeep that. Like I do it when I remember, but I'm not going to claim that I do it every day. But I do it fairly often. I do it a few times a week though. But again, I don't have a set time. It'll just be when when I look in the mirror, I'll just I don't want to do it on here, but you know, when I will say I love you, I'm really proud of you. And yeah. I will listen to it after the stream. What's the name of it to let me heal? It's Louise Hay, You Can Heal Your Life. It's layers at a time, Nathan. Time to integrate too. My first in-person soul retrieval blew my mind. Yeah, basically that too. And also everyone does it differently, you see, because like, so for instance, when people come to me, it's not just so everything I do is soul retrieval, and I just do. Now that's again, and that is very rare. Like, I do my soul retrieval just by talking to you. So that's what I mean by when anyone that's had discovery calls ever or recently or ever, and you know this because the paid sessions are like that too. Like a lot of the time, because it took me, you know, this has been years now, but it took me, like, I had to work that out myself, and then I asked other shamans, and you know what I mean? It's quite rare, but it's how I've combined it's because the healing comes through my voice, whereas other people will do the whole blowing on top of the head and all that. I don't do any of that. I don't need to, but it's because I'm empowered enough. So this is, you know, what's important to know as well. But yeah, when I do my sessions, it's very hard to describe. I would actually describe, I would use what Charlotte called it, a compassionate cocoon. It's a compassionate cocoon of clear prayers, hypnosis, soul retrieval, NLP, counselling, coaching, my background in children, so I'm doing the inner child healing. You know what I mean? I just use whatever, Astrology. So yes, I think my dad and my granny are close at the moment. Oh, nice. I will say from someone who's done the free. Oh, look, this is so funny. I'm like saying it, and then the people are like, "You're probably saying the same." Free and the paid is so much more personal in the one-on-one, and it helps deep dive past your conscious, so you get to the bottom and heals the deep stuff. Yeah, that's a great way to describe it too. Hello, Ben. How are you doing? It's in my wounded healer, my Chiron the Scorpio. Yes, absolutely. And that's why I'm saying, Nathan, take on board what I'm saying, and you can absolutely heal yourself. It's a challenge. You must have taken on the challenge. It's kind of like, right, I don't want to go too deep into this, but you know, there's a lot of placements in my chart that make me an actual healer, right? And obviously all twin flames are very actual. But I have went through a lot of difficult things like that in that era. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I'm empowered, that I'm so empowered that it's like I can now heal people with actual trauma, and it doesn't, you know, affect me because I healed my own stuff. So, but that took like, you know, I mean, that took so many soldiers over so many years to get to be strong, which is why I always say that's what people are paying for. Boom, drop the mic. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of time you're good. It's like the person's energy, like whether it's the counselor or the shaman or whatever. It just so happens I'm all of these things. But that's what I always say. It's like, you know, that's why people have said to me before, like, you know, if I didn't have kind of the life purpose that I've got. Some people have said I should be a multi-millionaire because even one of these things is a lot of money. But it's like I do all these different things. But it's kind of like I'm not about the money. Do you know what I mean? It was like a friend of mine said that I mean, this was a few years ago, but he was a medium as well. And he was saying that like there was this person with a podcast. Again, I don't even know who it is, but basically the gist is like the person was charging like £500 an hour and has a podcast and everything. But he said I was like way more entertaining and do like loads more stuff. Do you know what I mean? So it's just, it's kind of like how there's people that provide a lot for free and there's people that provide the same thing for paid. And some people be like, why the fuck would I buy that when it's there for free? But I honestly do, this is going to sound brutal, but I honestly do think it's people's personality. Like when I watch people, I like them, I like the personality. They're not fucking boring, basically, full stop. Like, sorry, but there's some people that are really quite dull and boring. Like, whether it be on the twin flame journey or talking about anything else. Like, you know what I mean? I watch people because I like their personality. So people must watch me because they're like, what's she going to say next? Or they're interested in how my gift flows, or they like my personality, you know what I mean? Or they hate me and they just can't stop fucking watching because they're weird. I don't know. Just fucking own it. You know what I mean? And the thing is, when you're shining your light, people aren't going to hate you. There's loads of people that hate me out there. They don't even fucking know me and they hate me. And they need to get a life. But I'm also sending you love if you're open to it because you need to heal your shadows. Anyway, just letting it flow. We're in the Leo full moon energy. Right, so now Charlotte, now, right. Okay, people, if we could slow down the comments a little bit so that I can get to Charlotte's cards, because she might fall asleep. I'm going to therapy for sex addiction. Oh, is that why I just started saying that? It's affecting my relationship, my twin. She can't handle me anymore. Nathan, again, like you just need to start something. You need to book. I can help you in a session, right? But I can only help you in a session if you choose to book the session. Like, go to this, right? But do it in conjunction with me because there's only so much I can do over here. Like I've said this before, it's like, because when it's about sex, I don't want to go too deep into talking about sex on the thing because I do it all the time anyway. But I mean, what are you trying to do? You try to hump her leg. What are you trying to do? Oh, right. So, Charlotte, here's your card. Reclaim your energy. Hilarious. Oh my God. It's the card about. I told you it was something to do with it. I told you it was something to do with it. It's a fucking card about soul retrieval. This card is actually going to explain what was. Let's see if we answered it right. That's so funny. Right. Oh God, I'm going to pee myself. Oh, just as well you get my sense of humor, man. Oh, but anyway, remember, Nathan, that codependency journey that you've already done twice, that's for that too. You know what I mean? Like because if a sex addiction is it's that would help for that. But only if you use it, well, not only, but if you and I've said don't keep watching it, but you know what I mean? You could if it would take the edge off. But again, I don't want to get into this on here. But again, it's we need yeah, we just fucking email me. Just email. For the love of God. Right. I'm sorry, Ben, my humour's smutty. Every time I see your username, I can't deal. It feels like the name sounds like I know, Ben. Ben, I'm dealing with that too. Remember, and then I pulled shift or shift or be shifted, and I was dying to say shaft or be shafted, and then Sarah said it for me. Shaft, shaft or be shafted. Oh, sorry. So anyway, let's read the card. Fucking hell, Jesus. Whew, told you there's sexual energy in there. Right, so recapitulation, owning your power, where you put your energy is your choice, overcoming triggers through self-awareness. Charlotte, this is two cards talking about like triggering and shadow stuff. Energy vampires, reclaiming your soul fragments, observing the observer, shifting victim mentality. When we embrace an energy aware lifestyle, we start to notice when we feel drained or ungrounded. We may feel flat or out of our centre after spending time with certain people or places, especially when one's a Pisces. We need to cleanse our energy big time. Our energy is responsibility. Our energy is our responsibility, and how we give it away becomes a conscious choice as we step into empowerment, which is what I've just been talking about. But what about the fragments of self we gave away before we came to this awareness? Yes, it's possible to recover and restore yourself to wholeness. This is just crazy, isn't it? In shamanic practice, recapturing and reuniting with lost soul fragments of ourselves is called recapitulation. Now, this is what's funny. When I read this before, I'm like, I don't think I'd even heard that word before. So basically, it's soul retrieval. But even when we become aware of the patterning that unnecessarily chews up our energy, we may still feel drained by certain people or situations. When we grow our awareness further and take note of the triggers, we see it as always as our choice where our energy goes. Although it might not feel that way, we may feel we need to give to people we most care about in a way that depletes us. Again, that sounds like codependency. We may hold a subconscious sense of obligation to others or a belief that our own needs cannot be met until we've taken care of everyone else. Nathan, this is Charlotte's card, but you really need to hear that bit, because with things you say on here and conversations we've had one-to-one, you need to look after you first, basically. Yes, and that includes with you and your twin flame. If you try and save your twin flame, she's going to be fucking running away. I was about to say her name there. Are we allowed to say her name? She might be, imagine she's watching, like, in secret. We may run ourselves ragged, meeting deadlines, keeping customers happy, living up to expectations, or ensuring we have everything our children require from us. Many of us expend energy to drama, self-doubt, self-sabotage, anxiety, and fear. Sometimes we sense we're given too much, but cannot see exactly how it is happening, or that our effort may be unproductive, even counterproductive. But it doesn't have to be like this. It doesn't have to be like this, Charlotte. To claim more time and energy for yourself, look at what is and isn't serving you. You may need to make changes in your external environment. More often, the most effective change will be your perception of self. What beliefs and learnings serve you? What fear-based and limiting expectations are you keeping from your power? Consciously choose and align yourself with the ideas that serve you, and suddenly you'll have a lot more energy for the meaningful, inspiring parts of your life. You will also have improved presence and more of your loved ones. We become aware of our patterning through self-awareness. By observing the observer, we can broaden our perspective of how and why we react to certain stimuli. This understanding helps us untangle ourselves from drama. We can distinguish what is relevant and real to us in the here and now from outdated stories. Instead of reacting when we feel triggered, we can peel back the layers of those moments and claim greater understanding of ourselves and the myths we have unwittingly subscribed to and that others have ascribed to us. Meditation can help us explore the take responsibility for internal dissonance. Anything that takes you out of the busyness of your mind can heighten your perspective so that you can see the bigger picture, which Charlotte has done recently that I know of and probably done more. There are other contributors to energy depletion, such as not having enough healthy food or sleep. Well, Charlotte gets her kipping on the couch when she falls asleep to hear. Diet and lifestyle are usually easy to rebalance than our self-beliefs. Illness and environments that affect self-esteem or where our soul does not feel at home or safe are other factors. We may need outside help to reclaim our energy, but having an awareness of what is required is a step closer to be able to fix the problem and can start the healing process. And that's why it's really important. Again, this is a conversation I was having with someone recently. That's why it's important to remember that, like, it can be frustrating when you recognize others are I always laugh when I see someone's emoji, like, back to what I said, but it's like, I feel it. I just felt your laughter, Charlotte. Like, we might recognize that somebody really needs a soul retrieval, especially if you know what it is, or even worse if you're actually a shaman. But they have to recognize it and do something about it. You know what I mean? Like, they have, and that includes you and your twin flame. Like I'd imagine that'd be really frustrating if you're actually in contact with your twin flame and you recognize they need it, and they're like, that's all the shit. You know what I mean? I don't know, or you know what I mean? But you would have to respect somebody's boundaries. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure we can all think of family members and friends, and I mean, listen, I could, yeah, I can think of loads of folk, past, present, like, that I know exactly what would help them, and actually I could do it, but they're not interested. So, you know what I mean? It's difficult, but you got to leave it until the person recognizes it themselves. Because that, especially, see, even this is how I mean about, like, it just so happens I'm all of these things, right? But hypnotherapy is the same. Like, you might really find hypnotherapy amazing for you, right? and you're like, oh, you'll be able to stop smoking, or you'll be able to give up that sex addiction with hypnotherapy. They won't if they don't choose it themselves. Like if somebody feels like they've had their arm twisted to go and get the help, it won't work because they didn't choose it themselves. It's a bit different if you suggest it and then they're like, actually, I hadn't thought of that. Yeah, I want to do it. And then they go to the person. It's kind of like, right, I've said this recently with a few use because there's a few people that will recommend me to people. And then the people, they don't show up. But what I just say is like, if the person's meant to be on my radar, they will. And of course, there is the whole twin flame thing that it's kind of highly unlikely that if they're not a twin flame, they're going to book because that's the only people I'm allowed to help, annoyingly. Unless I think there can be exceptions when it's in person. But even that, sometimes I think that, and then I end up healing the person and they are a twin flame. So, but yeah. God, I'm feeling the Leo moon, making cherry coffee. Right, where did we get to with this card? There are, I just read that bit. Did I read that bit? There are other contributors to energy depletion, such as not having enough healthy food or sleep, diet. Oh no, I did read that. Diet and lifestyle are usually easier to rebalance than our self-beliefs, illness. In fact, I read that bit. We may need outside help to reclaim our energy, but having an awareness of what is required is a step closer to being able to fix the problem and could start the healing process. That's where I read it. When you're going through tough times, doing something that makes the soul rejoice, even something small, is extremely helpful in boosting your energy levels. It's kind of like that, there's a lot of people that will be watching this channel, but if they're just watching it and they're not utilising the shamanic journeys and they're not booking the sessions and they're just watching the card readings now and again or they're just watching the shorts, they will get healing because again, there's healing in anything I'm doing, even if I'm just talking for 60 seconds on the thing, especially if I'm doing the light code activities. But it's it's like the people that do more will get more. Like it's just inevitable. Just as like the people that obviously book a paid session will get more out of that as well, or the paid events or whatever, or donate, or it's what was I going to say with that though? Oh, it'll come back, but it's funny. It's like it's very much there's something along the lines of oh yeah, that's it. It was the same as coming to my mind, but if you're trying to heal in the same place that made you ill, it's not going to work. So say like you are around really codependent, like energy vampires, like family or friends or like a lover or something. But it's like you're doing soul retrieval, but then you're not feeling like that empowered. Well, I mean people watching this will be like, oh shit, yeah, she said this to me before. It seems obvious, but it's because you're trying to heal in the same place that made you sick. You know what I mean? Like you can't. It's why I had to move away from different people in my life because I just realized it was like there's no way I'm gonna be like I can't follow my calling and like ascend further and and I'll basically, never ever be in union if I hang around people that are not make me feel good about myself, make me feel shit actually. You know what I mean? But it's like I had to take the personal responsibility to be like, I don't want this anymore. Like I want to feel safe and loved and secure. So yeah, peace out. You know what I mean? Whether it's a job, a friendship, a relationship, family, if it comes to that. I say it all the time, you know what I mean? It's like it's how much do you love yourself? That's, it's if you've got toxic family and friends, then toxic is toxic. That feels like another boom drop the mic moment. Um, right. So, and again, can I just stress, yeah, I know that that can feel really scary for some people's inner childs. Um, you don't need to. Oh, hello, Sarah. You're joining at an intense bit. It's like I know it can feel intense for people's inner child when I include family in that. But again, some people do have very toxic family. Like some of your family have got it in for you. You know what I mean? Like, sorry if that's a newsflash, but it fucking came out in the reading before, and it's like, so yeah, and my stomach's going, my solar plexus is going crazy when I said that. So it's kind of like with that. If it's not the kind of, if it's not so much that it's like, you're never going to see them again, just create boundaries. Like make sure that you're not given, above and beyond and protecting your energy. It's different for different people. It's hard to say when it's not, if I'm helping you one-to-one, I can help more. But this card encourages you to be aware of where your energy is going. If you're not at your optimal energy level, it invites you to consider the core of why this may be. You have the power to own your energy and choose where you direct it. Look at the situations that trigger drama and anxiety to reduce energy loss. Detach from environments or people that are not healthy for you. It is up to you to make the shift. Victim mentality is no help. This is like the chat I gave on the last live. So realize that you have the power to transform your life and choose healing and self-empowerment. It's time to kickstart the upward spiral to abundant energy and soul presence. Because it's like, so see what I mean by these are Charlotte's cards, but it feels like it's everyone's need to hear this as well. It's like, look, hidden truths are being revealed about whose energy vampires around you. That's really quite clear. Let's use one of these Akashic ones. Let's see if I pull one of the ones I've pulled for you before. Yeah, had to move across to country to even begin disentangling. There we go. There's Ben. Say thanks for sharing that, Ben. You're not the only one, but it's like I'm glad there's somebody to actually, say that feels safe enough to say it. Because I help people with it all the time. And I wish I could tell you all the stories, but some of them are that bad I can't. And sometimes people are, oh, you can tell it if you want, it's anonymous. And I'm like, nah, I just don't, if I share things, I share it like years after. And but I'm very discerning when it comes to sharing written stuff or talking about it. It's basically if you're around toxic people like that, you do need to get away from that environment to heal. And then once you're more empowered, after quite a bit of soul retrieval, I would say, and just setting healthy boundaries. Because this is the thing, my opinion is some people do forms of soul retrieval in a different way. Like if someone's actually going to a decent therapist, again, I'm not a good example because I'm literally, it sounds like I'm a fucking compulsive. If someone didn't know me, they'd think I was a compulsive liar. But because I am a therapist too, that's what I mean. If you came to me and I was just a therapist, I could help you. If you came to me and I was just a coach, I could help you. If you came to me and I was just a shaman, I could help you. If you came to me and I was just a Reiki master, I could help you because I've got the edge with the more Scorpio thing to be stronger with the Reiki. So, and then if you came to me as what else? A hypnotherapist, I could help you. But because I'm literally all of these things, I can really, really, really help you. You know what I'm saying? It's but if someone was going to just a therapist, who therapy is amazing, they could become quite empowered because they've taken the power back. As long as they they start loving themselves more and put in those healthy boundaries and kept it up. But it's not easy. And there will be a pushback from your ego, your fear will kick in, you won't like the change. This is why it's so brave to like that's really brave what Ben's done. And then you're lucky if you do find soul family that are going to support you. Like there's been some times that I've helped someone and they literally haven't got anybody but me. I mean, there's been Christmases where I've actually like I've given up like some of my Christmas day to like make sure people are okay and stuff. You know what I mean? Like several times for different people, and it's yeah, it's difficult. And I've spoke to different people about that before, where it's like, that's when people that I know that are like that, then they've often had been inspired to go and help other people that don't have anyone. You know what I mean? And then they're not alone and they're empowered helping others. It's really sad, not everybody does have like really supportive, loving family. And then even worse, some people think they do and then they realise, oh my God, like this is not what like it's all been a lie, so I'm tapping into all this shit like that. Right, anyway, let's see what's the third card for Charlotte. Oh, who did I just pull this as a general one? I've pulled the Guardian again. We'll just skim it and then I'll pull another one because we did pull it before. Well, I'll read it though. I'll pull another one though. That's how weird out of all those cards and I pulled the same one. What's another one? Charlotte, is this you and your TWINFLAME? Because you knew each other when you were kiddies, didn't you? Look. There's a little kissing angels. Remember I said that in a video? That was my one of my other mystical high priestess friends gave me that. God, how many years ago was that? Like 8, 9 years ago or something. And she said it was me and him. I'm the one that's like, yes, yes, you can kiss my cheek. Yeah, you can make it up to me. Yeah. Right, so I need to deal with the minis. Love yous. Good night. Amazing challenge. Let's see what the weekend brings. Absolutely, yes. Lightning bolts indeed. Right. I knew it. Fuck, I should have said it. God damn it. Charlotte, I was going to say, because you know how I said I wonder if the cards that I've pulled you before are going to come out. I kind of muttered it. I was going to say I feel like the Oracle of Delphi is going to come out, and it has. Look. So, like you said, this is the energy I'm connected to, but I feel like this really speaks to you as well, Charlotte, because that I've just pulled it for you again. And reflection, this one's coming out a lot. Full moon. That message must be important, because if that came out before and now it's coming out again, maybe, you know, when it's like, so I know you read it yourself, but maybe, oh yeah, and it is the full moon. I just realised that. Maybe you've got to take some time to reflect on whatever this says. Let's see, right, so I'll read 5 and then I'll read the 1. I've been singing that Lady Gaga song ever since it went off this morning. And I only know the one line. It's quite annoying. I'll always remember us this way. Na, 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 na. It's catchy, isn't it? The Oracle of Delphi. The Pythia, the priestess of Delphi, sits upon a high three-legged seat. Steam gently rises from a small fissure in the ground. Nearby, a robed priest prepares to write upon an open scroll, while the Pythia psychically receives the perceptions from Apollo, this is why it's good to read this, because this is what I said, that is what I'm doing. In the priest who interprets her pronouncements, in this we see 2 important keys in psychic experience: perception and interpretation. So piecing that together though, look at that. This is really interesting. I mean, if you don't know what this is about, just look out for it. But I feel like it's maybe about the work that we've done recently, because that is about not seeing through something you're not seeing through, reclaiming your energy, getting your energy back. And then this is about how you're interpreting something. I started reading the wrong one. When you receive this card, you're in a time of great insight and psychic power. Even if you don't recognize it, it lies very close to your consciousness because you've used this gift. And so, oh yes, it is that one, the past lives. So this is where I'd literally said this, and then the card said what it said, and that's why it came out. This is funny. You may get images or feelings without knowing how to interpret them. Take notes as you practice both your psychic perceptions and their interpretations. Just as they gave the Oracle of Delphi a profound awareness, your psychic perceptions and their interpretations give you a powerful insight and akashic vision of the world. This card, oh wait a minute, I'm going to read the reverse because it's coming out for a reason, because I mean, you know how to do this, but there's something, I'm getting that it's like there's something you're not seeing yet. I always get messages like this for you, don't I? This card shows that you've been denying your inner voice, and I think that's the message, Charlotte. I think this is either about what you were doing in the past, and now you've done something to tackle it by getting to the root cause, or I think that you'll know better than me, but it's because look, it's like this card shows that you've been denying your inner voice in some way. You may have gotten messages from your spirit or from other spirits that you haven't acknowledged or that you've been resisting. Perhaps you've been sidelining your psychic or mediumship work. That's what I think when I read it on my own, that's what I thought maybe it was like. Maybe you need to sit in meditation more or something. Whatever the case, wake up to your power of the messages you receive. When you deny them, you undermine all you wish to achieve. So light the torch. When you listen to the voice within and respond to it, you become the oracle in your own life. Right, close your eyes, everyone, if you want to do this. Close your eyes and go within. And we'll quickly detach from the old earth and connect to the new earth. Feel your psychic energy growing, expanding upwards from the very depth of your being. Now notice the first thing you sense. Right, I'm going to read But you see, I feel that is about, for everyone as well, that is about the newly awakened divine masculine energies, and even if you're not newly awakened, it's about the gifts coming online. And I feel that's why this isn't going to be another year when I can get away with being like, oh, fated meeting. I'm not going to be able to be like, oh, I'll do the Claire Zooms and then not do it. Like, I definitely am going to be doing that Aries season, which is basically where I activate, amplify, and awaken people's clairs. So obviously, it's amplifying it if you already are in touch with your clairs. But what usually happens is it'll bring other clairs online, or I'm an expert with a name, but basically I'm an expert because of my experience, but also divinely named. I can tell what clair you're using. Like, a lot of people don't realize, like, they're really homing in on a specific clair, and I can notice it. And then, like, actually done that with my own mum. Like, when I was doing the healing on my mum, um, because she was on the healing table, but which, so I could just do it like the whole healing silent. But and I'll just, be doing it's like psychic surgery. That's another thing that people sometimes call it. But but a lot of the time there's talking involved. If the person doesn't want it, I won't. But it's kind of like, because I've done it with the past life regression, like I was noticing, like, because it was my mum too, I was more like, thinking with it. I was like, no, this, don't see, like, tell me, they're using your claircognizance. Just tell me everything that's coming in your head. I was teaching her, you know what I mean? I was teaching my own mum. It was quite funny. Right, so 5 of Roses. Right, I need to find the thing. I tell you what, with what I just read out on that card, my body's telling me I need to pee, so I'm going to need to pee before I carry on with it. I'll read this one and then 5 of Roses, the garden. It's so funny that the same ones keep coming out though, whether it's on personal sessions or happens for a reason. 146. Lovers in the night. Da-na-na-na. You look at me and babe, I wanna catch on fire. I just remember that from both the lyrics today. It's just, I can't stop singing it. Does it mean something to someone? I've been singing it all fucking day. It's getting on my tits now. It's not even, you know what I mean? I love that other one. I mean, in fact, all those songs just trigger me, make me want to cry, because that film's so fucking sad. Anyway, 2 children play in sunny, lush green garden. A boy shoots a slingshot while the girl next to him watches a butterfly in the flowers with a magnifying glass. If children aren't a part of your life already, which they are for Charlotte, this card could show their arrival. It also could indicate that your children, even adult children, could become more of a focus for you. They may have some concerns of their own, but even so, opportunities for things to come easily. Wait a minute. Opportunities for things to mend come easily right now. There also may be real change and benefit for one of your children who has made a special effort recently. This is a very advantageous time for the children around you. Enjoy it and help them to enjoy it too. That's amazing, because the full moon in Leo right now is the full moon of children. Hooray! Right, whether upright or reversed, you can look to the adjacent card to get more insight on the children around you and their issues. Apply the details and people in this nearby card to the present and children in your life. Oh, so as well, like, I wonder if, do your children show signs of being quite psychic as well? I'd imagine they do, because that's how I would take those two together as well. And then that's probably just a wee nudge that I have to be helping the children with their psychic gifts as well as the adult, but I just need one focus. Well, split in two. I'm used to things coming in twos. Right, okay, so guys, have I put you into a bit of a sleepy trance? Like, when there's not as many words, I'm like, what's happened? I'm going to go for a pee, and then I'll do a few more cards, and then I'll probably get going. All right, I was going to say your son actually. Amazing. Does he just like randomly come out there? Does he have dreams and stuff? Or does he do the psychic drawings like my niece? I'm really keeping an eye on that. It fascinates me. I've got a wee collection of stuff. Especially that day where she drew the earrings that I was wearing the day before I saw her. So like I was wearing those earrings the day before and I hadn't saw her that day. And then the next day I was babysitting her at her house. And I did have my hair the same though, because I had my hair up, which I don't always wear my hair up like that. Um, but yeah, the earrings were like exactly the earrings I was wearing the day before. How do you explain that? Like, and to the best of my knowledge, she'd never seen me wear those earrings before. I don't wear them a lot because I always just wear the same earrings. Um, I was getting sleepy until you said my name. This is what I mean. But you see that it's just, I mean, you know this, because Charlotte knows this being an OG, but like that's what I mean by can you imagine if that's on here on the video, when I'm on a video call, like yeah, it's even more intense, like because I don't need to talk for very long and people they just do go into the subconscious mind. Well it depends. But yeah, a lot of people do go into quite a trancey state. Um, it's kind of like I've had that before when I've had a like where when I'm getting a healing, if I'm talking for too long, and like I've not like people can I've got to watch it. I don't like make people that are helping me get too sleepy. It's a powerful skill, but it's kind of funny. I've because I always say that funny one about before a night out. I used to do it all the time. And I'd noticed when my pals were like starting to fall asleep, I was like, right, fucking hell, you know what I mean? Let's go. Call the taxi. Do you know what I mean? Claire's telling another love story again. We need to go. I'm only joking. I wouldn't always be, well, a lot of the time I would be, but um, he tells me things before I tell him, oh, that's cool. Had a very important past life realization, just being in the same house as Sarah during the discovery call. Yes, there was, God, that was, Ben, that was like crazy. I mean, that was, yeah. I mean, every call I have with people is amazing and memorable, but that was our freeway call. That was there was a lot of past lives. Like I said, that between that call and the couple others I'd had, it is clear that I'd be very surprised if all the work, because that's what happens with shamans, you see. It's like they get you to focus on different parts of your work. Like it's like actually recently as well. Where's Michelle? Michelle, hello on replay. Like the crow, I feel the crow medicine is really wanting to work with me because first Michelle was because that's Michelle. I think Michelle would consider that. I don't know about her power. Yeah, I think Michelle does consider that a power animal or works very close with it anyway. And then it was like, and I keep getting synchronicity about it, and that's how I know. And you see that makes sense, like when people are drawn to the channel and it's similar energies, but it's very interesting. I find it interesting anyway. But it's like they get me to focus in on parts of my work, and I feel this year is going to be about everything past lives. And well, actually past just like Sarah's screen name, everything past lives and the future. Yeah, absolutely. Which I'm always about that, but I mean, like it could be like everything about it. Like I just feel that's what everyone needs this year, and because they're going to be having mind blowing realizations about it, which is I can't get enough of because I love this stuff. But people that didn't think about people that didn't believe in past lives, like I can feel a lot of our twin flames going through that. Like people that didn't believe in this, like really feeling it quite intensely. Um, But it's like, even if you didn't believe in it, I just find it fascinating. Like, like you can't argue with it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just put somebody into like hypnosis, do the past life regression with them, and the stuff that people come out with is amazing. So it doesn't really matter if you don't believe in it. I'll just hypnotize you and then you'll be a fucking believer. I'll record it so you. Oh dear. I've got the power. But like I've said, to be serious, I did say this to one of you recently on a personal call. It is, yeah, it's, you have to have a lot of trust in people, um, which I'm glad that people have. That's why people lurk with me for years before they book a session. And I understand. I wouldn't let anyone access my subconscious like just like that either. It's wise. Have you seen Inception? He keeps his fucking memory of his wife. It's kind of like twin flames actually. She's just kicking about in there, you know what I mean? Jesus Christ. This is why we don't listen to you when yes, exactly. Yeah, I haven't said that for a while though, have I? Yeah, never ever listen to me when you're driving. Right, I actually really do need to pee right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pee, and you can chat amongst yourselves, and then we'll have a wee shuffle of some more cards, and then I can be quite proud of myself if I actually come off of this in 10 minutes. I don't know how likely that is, but I did think I was going to be on here till 10. So yeah, and I need to take the tree down. It's I think it's taking it too far when we're getting nearly into February and the tree's up. I did leave it up till Valentine's once. And who was that recently? There was somebody, I don't think it was here, I think it was somewhere else, that someone had said that yeah, it was somewhere else, they'd left their tree up and then they put Valentine stuff on the tree. I'm not going to do that. I think that's taking it too far. Right. But I really do need to pee because I'm really drank all that water. Oh shit, I'm putting my slippers on the wrong feet. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Just remember, I left the slow cooker on as well because it wasn't, do you know what I mean? It could have been better. Um, I think they want us to play bed knobs and broomsticks or whatever. Look, the door handle just came. It happens quite fairly often, like, but yeah, it reminds me of that film. You know, when they fly off in the bed. Actually, funny story. It's hard to explain. I woke up this morning and my covers were on the floor. I was like, fucking hell. Christ, do you know what I mean? What's this kind of astral sex? You know what I'm but I was like, seriously, that was the first thing I thought. That was the message they were giving me for everyone. It was like it was something about that because it was like I must have just been tossing and turning that much that it was like I had I've got like a thermal one with like a velvet, you know what I mean? Like it's like I don't know, it's like thermal and then it's like silky kind of velvety. And I always have that. I think I even do that in the summer. And then I have my duvet. But it was like my duvet was on the floor. I was like shivering. I was like, what the fuck? And I thought, holy shit, man, where have I floated off then? But, and I thought, oh. So I think they were trying to give me a message about like maybe the activation that we done the other night. I don't know. Sent the twin flames crazy out there, but you can let me know if that resonates. But that's what I felt they were trying to tell me. It was like, no, hard to describe. Um, Always wanted a bed like that. I know it's funny. I've not seen that film for ages. Like, why am I shuffling these? Well, we just sort of dive into the random. I'm telling you, somebody that song must mean something to someone because it's not just because it's catchy. They're singing it to me again. Lovers in the night, na, 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 na. You look at me, and it doesn't help that I don't know the words. That's only bit I know. I'll always remember us this way. Maybe somebody's like really reminiscing or something. There's what? Yeah, look, love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. And look what I was just singing. Someone's like reminiscing. Right, we'll get someone's actual story. There's a love call coming in, and someone's going to give you the truth that you've wanted. Clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. That's the one that, yeah, the runner. Oh my God, this is not what I channeled at the start. So, runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, listening, ego. But what I'm getting is there's a call coming in from a previous runner, and they're coming in with the truth. Focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, self-appreciation. It was in reverse. Someone's been. This is what I said with the wolf card. Oh yeah, right. They're getting me. That's because I need to read the wolf card. Someone's coming out the shadows. So when I say someone, that'll be. I feel that as a few masculines that are ready before the winter's even out. So lucky you, masculines, or lucky you, feminines, if that's your masculine. Where is the? Right, just slow down a wee bit, Claire. Now I can find the book. There's the card. There's the. This happens. Where is it? Oh man. Right, that's that there. There's only so many places it could be. It always fascinates me when I do this, but it's like, it's like I do get a bit of blindness. It's like, where the fuck? It was sitting right there. There's the cards. There's that deck. This is what I mean. I'm gonna create a system. Do you know what? I'm actually going to get like one of my best pals through, the one that actually decided to, I mean, not decided, she inspired me to have this as my office. She's got amazing ideas like this. See whether it comes to like keep your kids' toys tidy and that, or things in the kitchen or anything like that. I'm just going to get her to come and just, yeah, give me more of your ideas about how to do this because I need to find a way of like tidying up as I go along. People make it sound easy. Where the fuck? Right, I can't fucking read the wolf card. I don't know where the card is. I did have it. Every time we say goodbye, baby, it hurts. I don't even know if that's the words. I think it is. It's fear that if you get too close, you will hurt me. That's somebody's fear. This might go with this message. Picking up the feather. Where's the boot? That's so annoying. We're just not meant to let it go. Let it go. We're not meant to know. There's a lesson in this. It always means something. I'm just going to go to another deck of cards and it'll magically appear. Let's do some chat, right? Because I'm going to go off soon. Well, I think I am. So let's just do some chat. Cicero Oliveira, are you a real person or are you a weaving bot? Show me some chat. Show me that you're real. Right. Oh, fuck. Oh, they just flew out. Right. I trust you. When I wake, oh my God, look at what I just said. When I wake up in the middle of the night, my mind goes instantly to you, wishing you were lying next to me. Yeah, well, when I woke up and shivering, I was saying that. I was thinking, why the fuck are my covers on the floor? It hurts my heart to not have you around. And we're a power couple. I'm proud to be yours. Oh my God, it's one of the cringe ones. Right, okay, so let's see what goes for that. I still do my knot and it was right there. Please don't leave me. I'm so sorry. I can't live without you. Oh my God, well, that's quite dramatic. But yeah, the feeling is it's a bit dramatic, isn't it? Yeah, somebody feels you ascending. Basically, somebody misses you. This is the message that I gave this morning. Did you see the channel message I gave all the songs? I just made it like I just quickly done that. I was kind of like fucking. I hadn't even had my coffee. I was still in my bed, and these songs came on, boom, 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 back to back, and it was very clear. Whatever I wrote, I can't remember now, but it was something like this. I have a confession to make. What's the confession? I'm too needy of you and I don't want to appear weak. It's one of these repeating messages of somebody likes you so much that they pretended they didn't fucking like you at all. And now I'm totally obsessed with you, please be mine. And now that's the confession. I've liked you all along, pretended like I didn't, and I even told other people that I didn't. But that's what's been behind it. That if you got too close and if they let you in, that you would hurt them. But now they've healed those wounds because we're about to reunite. Do you see the drama that added to that? Well, if I hold up another one of these thumbnails with that, people are going to be like, oh, fucking hell again. That was what you said last week. And I hear you, right? Listen, they're using me as one of those people. We're about to reunite. It's for someone. It's for someone. Maybe it's Sarah. Maybe it's Sarah. But that's not that. We know that. We know that Sarah is. She already is in it. I tried to be happy with someone else, but it backfired. Oh, yeah, that's what I've channeled that's what I've channeled with the videos. Please tell me how you're feeling. It's driving me crazy not knowing. So whoever I'm channeling right now, they don't know how you're feeling. And then look, see, it sounds like I'm just kidding, but look, this is what I just said. That's just the way I channel it sometimes. I hide my feelings for you, but secretly, I love you so much. Boom, drop the mic. That's what I just fucking said. This person, or all the people that have done this, male or female, made it look like they didn't like you at all, and might have even put other people off the scent. But secretly, they love you. Popped back in just as you said my name. Say my name, say my name. Yeah, I pulled we're about to reunite, and I said, oh, it's probably Sarah, but I mean, you've already technically, you know what I mean? You're in reunion because you're talking and you're about to meet up. So I made the wrong decision and I can't stop kicking myself. Yeah, that's a clear collective of somebody that has. Let's face it, I think we all remember a couple of years ago when I was like, if there's a decision between two, pick the other person. Because if you're not sure if you want me or pick the other person. And people that picked the other person are now like kicking themselves that they picked the other person. So that's what I'm look. And now they're like, sorry, choose me, not the other guy. Good cheeky. Imagine if you've moved on with someone else, that same person is coming back and being like, I picked wrong. I want you, so ditch the other one. You know what I mean? That wouldn't be everyone's situ, but it came through. And I will get in touch very soon. Reading between lines, I don't know why she put that card in there, because that's not what she's like either, but it's like, yeah, someone's going to be in touch very soon, because I think they are worried that you're going to move on. And we're about to reunite, and they're not going to let that fucking happen. So funny. Because my passion is burning so strong I can't take it. I told you, I said this. I said when I came on that I felt sexual energy, and I think that is why I'm not saying there's. Listen, as far as I'm aware, there wasn't any ghost trying in it, but it was like that's never happened before. Like I woke up, my covers were on the ground. I was like, have I like flew away to like I don't know the astral realms and because I had a really deep sleep, I felt like I slept great. Apart from when I woke up in the middle of the night, that wasn't when I woke up. It's hard to explain, but I just knew that that's what they were telling me. It's like I was channeling the energy of the people that are the newly awakened ones that are just like really feeling the kundalini. You know, I think we all know what I mean when you when that hits you. And a full moon in Leo is not going to help, guys, because it's about passion and it's about actual energy, and it's yeah. Was just putting air in my tires. Right, I picked up the astrology cards for some reason. Mercury, yeah, communication. Somebody's getting in touch. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's of the racy kind as I pull Scorpio. I transform. Yeah, could be like they could be getting sexted or something like that. I mean, whatever the kids call them that day, these days. Right, so And if I see, honestly, if I see one more general reading where it's like a card that's like, I keep writing you a message and then deleting it, and you're like, if you're what you're like, well, don't fucking tell me that. Do you know what I mean? Just fucking send it. Right. Solitude. Yeah. It's about the people in solitude. It's about the healers. The healers healing themselves in solitude. Blessings. There's blessings coming in. Yeah, there's some people that have been going inwards and they're coming out now. And we know that with Sarah sharing that about your one. It's like positivity, happy cards. Ask for help. And some of the people that are newly awakened may be coming to you for help because they're seeing 333, 444, 1111. They're being hit with signs and synchronicities, burping like crazy too. Memories, yep, I said that as well because they're talking through me. Free spirit, memories. Some of these really thinking about all the fun that they had with you in the past. That's when I was saying before. Contentment, and they were thinking about how happy those times were as well. And that free spirit, I feel free spirit keeps coming out because it's like I feel this person, so this is just how I channel it. This will make sense to a few different people, or it's not yours. It's like this person's like thinking about how happy you made them and how you didn't try to make them be anything but themselves, and that they could just be who they were free to be with you. And I think that that's not the case with wherever they've been. Free spirit. Communication, yeah, and there's communication coming for quite a bit of people. There's gratitude coming for how you've allowed this person to work things out for themselves. That's what I feel. Right now, we need this deck of cards. I said I was going, but now I'm getting into it. Oh my goodness, need to pop out for 5 minutes again. You're popping in and out all over the place. I might not be here when you come back, so have a lovely weekend. But I also might be, so who knows? Yeah, at least, do you know what? I feel this person, whoever I'm tuning into, that someone's not okay out there because they're pulling me. Look, it's okay not to be okay. And then I pulled quite a lot of cards for the weekend about asking for help. And there was one day, I think it was for Sunday, but again, it's timeless. That it was like two cards that said the same thing. Yeah, and now I'm going to sing that. It's okay not to be okay. I can't sing it. Jessie J. Seeing is believing. Oh, that sounds like Charlotte's message. Wait a minute, I did. Oh, was it on this phone or I screenshotted some of the songs that came on earlier when I was tidying? Oh, yeah, screenshot quite a lot actually. Is this from this morning or? Oh, yeah. I just always know if it's one's coming on for me, if it's for the collective. Earlier on, that song "Lost Without You" came on. Freya Ridings, and the lyrics I've screenshotted are. But I think I'm not going to sing it because it's too high. But I think I'm lost without you. I just feel crushed. I can't sing it. I just feel crushed without you because I've been strong for so long that I never thought how much I'd needed you. I think basically what I got from they were telling me while I was tidying up that it's like this person, now again, trigger warning, but this person thought that they could move on and escape the thoughts of you and thought they could move on and probably definitely tried to move on with other people, but they can't. And it's like they've really awakened in quite a strong way now. Yeah, look, fast track to ascension, the chosen one. So do you know what I mean? It's like this person, when in their unawakened state, may have acted from a place of this is fine, I can move on. You know what I mean? But now they've realised they can't. It's not even that they can't, it's that they actually don't want to. It's both though. Reprogram your soul, release, raise, and reclaim. And this person's in the process, if this is you or this is your twin, they're in the process of reprogramming their soul and, you know, and knowing that they're going through a spiritual awakening, probably learning quite a lot about it, and then shaft or be shafted. Actually, I'm just thinking how funny that is with all the other stuff I said before it, but it's like they're feeling they're feeling, yeah, they're feeling the call to move, basically, whatever that means to different people. Right, what other songs did I? Oh yeah. So the song came on from that film that I've been channeling about, the second Huntsman film. And it's the song is like, I'm heading straight for the castle. They wanna make me the queen. I don't know it very well, but it's like quite a it's but anyway, what I meant was it's like that feels like past life stuff as well. It feels like a lot of stuff that I've channeled, but it's like somebody's heading straight to you. If you live in a castle, it'll resonate even more. But even funnier that I call my house a castle, but moving on, we'll just ignore that bit. My soul will rest in your embrace, for I'm yours and you're mine. What's this? That song is called Oceans, Where Feet May Fail. Hillsong United. Hiya. I've screenshotted that as well. Oh yeah, and then it was Want You Back, him. Some things are long forgotten, some things are never said. We were on one endless road, but I had a wandering heart. There's so many jokes I could make. We'll move on. I said we were opposite lovers. Said it from the beginning. You kept trying to prove me wrong. Said you'd always see it through, and I know that I ran you down. You ran away with your heart. But just know that I want you back. Shooby dooby doo. I don't know the rest of the words. Basically, someone wants you back. So, and we'll go to that other deck to see if it says something like that. Yeah, look, they want some sacred actuality with you, actually. And I've just been, they're just backing me up. I mean, you just think I'm just saying this shit. Look, sacred sexuality, accessing the unified field. They want to access the unified field. Somebody's wanting to access the unified field. They're going through a rebirth. That's the message. You're going to know if that's you. You might be able to sense it if it's your twin. That's the message. Right. And I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. Yeah, it's like this person's like, I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. I feel like I've fast-tracked my ascension, and now I want the reward. That's what I'm feeling. You speak to me through music, and look what I've been doing. I mean, I sing all the time, so we can't really say that, but you know what I mean. I love you. Yeah. So I think that's the message. It's like, look, this I can't dress it up any other way, right? This person's wanting a piece. This person's horny. But they also love you. But just make sure watch the other videos for that I released over the weekend, because yeah, that's confusing. But some of these people come back from the past might you might be a rebound. So you just got look, or maybe that's past energy. I know that I crossed the line with you because I just cut the deck at that. I wish I'd treated you better. Yeah, I think that's past energy for someone. And I think this is maybe what is causing the delay, because it's like this, I can feel, I'm really tapping into this now. Like someone's like really like not wanting to come across the wrong way. It's almost like someone's trying to contain the fire, which would be hard to do in a Leo full moon. But there's a lot of love there as well. And there's lightning on the back of these cards too. And I knew exactly what I was doing. So there's some sort of action that this person has taken, either good or bad, and they knew what they were doing. So if it's a good thing, it's like someone's made the conscious decision to come towards you and they wanted to do it. So that's going to answer somebody's question. And if it's the not so good, it's like somebody has self-sabotaged and done something. Like it's almost like when somebody does something like to make you hate them. But now regretting it, that's what I feel. Yeah, I know that I crossed the line with you. So that'll really speak to someone. Well, I think they're two separate things. They might be the same things. Look, because they were trying to give that impression. We both know I'm not the one for you. So somebody might have done something really like to cross the line, but now they can't stop thinking about you. And I feel the person's worry. I'm just trying to decide whether I'm like still wanting to go with this or whether I'm wanting to. Does this make sense to anyone? I'll just fuck off if not, but hope it makes sense to people. It always makes sense to someone, even if it's the lurkers. Free spirit, yeah. Someone, so it's either you're a free spirit or your twin's a free spirit or you're both a bit of a free spirit. And they're reminiscing about how you just let them be who they were. And I think that they've got caught up in places where people are quite controlling. But there is hope on the horizon. There's a rainbow in the backwards. The fuck does that mean? The rainbow in the backwards. I meant to say in the back of the picture. This might be a blast from the past. Too much sense. I thought it was yours, Sarah. I was just pushing it aside, but I thought it was yours. It'll be other people. This is how you found me, isn't it? Doing this. I was just sort of tapping in and it was you. Memories, yeah. So I think he's quite guilt-ridden with how whatever he's done in the past. I feel that's quite a lot of our twins, to be honest. And now they just want to bring in the happiness. Look, and there's a lighthouse in the background. I really do feel the light that you've been shining as a divine feminine, the divine feminines out there, male or female, it has brought healing to this person and positivity. But after going through the trigger and the darkness, and now they're really now they're really gratitude. Now they're very grateful. And that blessings are coming. Blessings are coming. Basically, it's like you've weathered the storm and now your gifts are coming. Turn away, but only when this is what that message was coming through really, really strong about if you're around toxic friends, family, lovers being the obvious one, jobs, like if you can't heal in the place that made you sick or the place that made you ill, take what you pick, the place that made you unhappy. It's about turning away from the people, places, things, situations like that to be happy. And someone's going to be communicating that they've either done this already or that's what they're doing. And it's because of the light that you've shone on these situations. And the blessings are going to come in for all the sets of twins that this resonates for. Blessings are going to come in for the two of you separately, and then when you're together, even more because of the pain that you've endured. I've went awful serious too, so it feels like a serious message. Now I'm going for the what's my hair doing there? The Mists of Avalon. I think it's called that. Oh, communications on the bottom. To be honest, I might just have picked that up because that's on the bottom. See, look, communication. So, wow, you can't fucking... I just pulled communication from that deck and now we've got communication. I get their communication. Sarah, you don't count. We already know that you're communicating with yours, but it can still resonate, but I feel this is yours. Blast from I know. What I can't even remember what happened in that, Charlotte. Is it Alicia Silverstone? And then I know that guy that I can't remember his name, but I can't even fucking remember what happens. I just remember the name of the film. I will write you a very special email tonight. Good. I look forward to it. Yeah, I do like to hear like when I've said it because I'm just sitting here like letting the words flow. Do you know what? Actually, I did feel like I wanted to use that deck that's over there. The Lady of the Lake. Absolute truth, courage, self-respect, responsibility. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like this person has taken back their power. They're going to tell you the truth. They've had to take back their power and have they've basically retrieved their self-respect. I mean, this is a Lady of the Lake, but I feel that could make sense for men as well. The Wind Fairy, thoughts, words, intellectual analysis. Someone's taken a lot of time and been in deep feelings and something about oh, wait a minute, the 28th and the 29th. Is that not like Sunday and Monday? This could be real-time energy, by the way. Again, remember, you know what I say, like, this is why I don't mind saying that when it's a general. It will be for someone, it won't be for a lot of us, but it's like something could be real time because it's the 28th and the 29th. And when I say it like that, I don't usually go like, oh, it's the 28th and the 29th of June or something. It's like now, it's like this weekend that someone's either taken the time to really tune into how they feel and listen to their intuition. Oh, where the fuck was that? Wait a minute, it's a song. This is what I mean. I get my messages through everything. It was one of the songs had something about, I know it is, it's James Morrison, and I didn't really like the song to be honest, but the lyrics, it was like somebody's, right, basically it's coming in too quick. Somebody's taking the time to tune into their feelings, how they feel, and their intuition, and pushing aside the thoughts and opinions of other people that have basically been manipulating them. But this person didn't realise that. Like, they didn't realise that they were basically, there's no nice way to put it, quite easily led, and they were just allowing other people to make their decisions for them. So this person retrieving back their energy and spending a lot of time their own, which is why we get guided to do that in a dark night. So they now are hearing their intuition crystal clearly, no pun intended, and their feelings crystal clearly without the noise, because this says thoughts, words, intellectual analysis, without the noise and the opinions of everyone else. And so that's either what they're doing this weekend, and then once this person has made peace with that, there'll be communication. But for others, they've already spent a long time doing that, and communication is coming. And then I'm just going to find that song but it's also like, where is it? It was one of the last ones, I think. Yeah, it's called Precious Love, Refreshed. Don't know why it says refreshed. James Morrison. This precious love. I can't let it go. This precious love, and it's teaching me everything I need to know. This precious love, I can't get enough. See me down on my knees. Oh, somebody might be getting a proposal. I didn't see that, but begging you, please. Or somebody's begging you. Oh, I wonder if the card's going to come out about the begging to give me some more of that stuff. Or they could be begging for something else. Fuck hell. What am I channeling now? Jesus Christ. That wasn't the bit that's funny. That must be a message for someone, because that isn't, I only thought I'd screenshotted this bit. This is the bit. I got so distracted by people all around, whispering sweet nothings, filling my head with doubt. So again, sweet nothings, that's usually romantic. So that could be like exes or casual hookups, like people that, I don't know, it's toxic women or men for your person, or just bitchy pals, I don't know, jealous friends. Or it could be family. It's someone. Whispering sweet nothings, filling my head with doubt. So I gave up. It didn't take long for me to see. One thing I was missing was standing in front of me. Took you for granted, thought the grass was greener on the other side. I was wrong, and it took me so long for me to finally realise. Oh my god, that song's fucking brilliant for all the cards I've just done. Yeah, now it's just saying the same thing. And it's a precious, basically this person knows it's a precious love now. And I feel they're going to do everything they can to fight for it. And if they don't, well, but they're gonna. I want to wake up beside you every day. Whoever this is for, this person does not want to lose you, because I can feel it very strongly. That's it. I knew you'd get it. Brendan Fraser. He grew up in a fallout shelter for the first 35 years of his life. Then he goes to surface and learns about the world. But like a spiritual, oh, thanks, Charlotte. Yeah. It's all coming back, to me now. Yeah, I remember it. And it is Alicia Silverstone, isn't it? God, so that's got something to do with it, that film. However I got to that film. Oh, it's because I said blast about. Yeah, look, that's what I just said. I still love you and I want us to start all over again. But you might not even know this person loved you in the first place, because I might not have told you, but if you're a twin flame, you'll know. You are the one. I know we're meant to be together. And I hide my feelings for you, but secretly I love you so much. But that's the thing, it's like, it just depends how confident you are. This person has really not, I don't think they've told you. I'm going to get these cards over here. But they might have done more and like sabotaged it. Lovers in the night. Da, 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 da. I've got like the trampiest pajama, well, I don't know if I can even, I've got a cheat calling them pajama bottoms, but I've got like holy trousers on, so. Yeah, your twin flame. That's who it is about. Your twin flame. Oh, you can't see them, it's fine. Oh, wait a minute though. Fuck's sake, I've pulled my trousers right up over there. It's fine. I wasn't wearing this outside, just so you know. Twin flame. It's your twin flame, you know what I mean? But it's always your twin flame, unless I'm channeling about, I was channeling about karmic stuff on the videos that I'm going to be releasing though. Right, I just wanted to ask, how is this masculine that's telling me this information, how are they doing right now? All the ones that feel like this. Yeah, look, they're not, look, victory and success, but it's in reverse. It's like, I can feel like somebody's shitting them, like basically somebody's like, what the fuck have I done? Because like they've acted from a place of being like, I can let this go. And then it's like waking up and they're like, oh shit, no. Suffering in silence. That's the Nine of Swords. And it was in reverse. And sometimes I take that, I mean, someone's coming out of it. So they could be coming out of it. Might not be just, it might not be as bad as what it's been. Or it's like doubling down on real extreme anxiety, stress, worry, can't sleep at night. About what this person has lost. Partnerships and alliances. So it's like that. This is like the energy of somebody that's like, what the fuck have I done? What if I can't get it back? And so they're going to reach out to see if it's possible. Yeah, look, someone's discovered. I love it when I do that. It's so dramatic. Someone's discovered the deception and envy all around them. Look at that person. That person's like, look, it's like a jealous person under a mask. Somebody's discovered who was like, it's just the same thing that keeps coming through. It's like people have said stuff at some point that is like changed the way that this person thinks about you. But it is on top of like the person, it suited the person's fear. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's like, because then they're like, oh, great, yeah, they're not as perfect as what I thought they were. Like they will hurt me. But it was lies. Yeah, there's hope here. There's hope for this to be salvaged. I know what they're doing, by the way. This is just, they're trying to give me they're trying, but they are worried that they can't have a new beginning with you. They're just trying to show me that this can't be yours now, Sarah, because yours knows. They're just showing me that I need to get back to doing my twin flame therapy every day, which I was planning on doing like from Tuesday. So now these are the ones that always freak me out because I can really feel, I don't know why, but it just feels like my twin sense of humor when I you see, oh shit, I know why I'm using these. It's because there's cards in it that's like, I imagine you naked, and there's something else, and let's see. That's not why it reminds me of him, but I suppose that could be that. It just always feels like he's talking through the cards with this deck. So push that aside, but because I've said that, it's probably right. What do we need to know from this deck? I'm sorry. So somebody's sorry. And I've already said somebody's really sorry, and they are the same person that can't sleep at night, and they've realised who's the shit stirrers around them, and realising that they're their own shit stirrer, if that makes sense. Like they've self-sabotaged this. And you already know. And if this is you, you already know. Like you already know how this person feels, and you also know that this person feels bad. And I think that's why they're saying there is hope here. So it's just this person forgiving themselves now. I think we should slow down, but it was in reverse. So again, this person might have said in the past, like, I think we should slow down, or they might just ghosted you. Or like I said, they might have self-sabotaged it. I just want you all the time. And this is what I've said. These cards are just backing it up. This person, it doesn't matter what they've said in the past. This is how they feel now. Like they think about you all the time. They can't stop thinking about you. They're worried about it now. see if the gossip hurts more, and it could be because this person has like, they might have contributed to like, I don't know. Love is the answer. I need more time in the verse. Yeah, it's so this is somebody coming out hermit. Like this person is wanting to share how they feel. I don't know about coming in with I love you. I'll see with those cards, but it's like wanting to come in. Wanting to come in. They don't need more time. This is because I've said this is someone coming out hermit. And imagine you naked. Look at all those cards. What's that one? Yeah, that's what I mean. That feels like that's that feels like my one. It's like it's just his sense of humor is weird. Sorry, it is. But so is mine, but it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, is he joking or not? Look, yeah, nah, like a wind up. I imagine you naked. I feel the same. I never imagined so much perfection. See, and that's what I just said. This person sees you as perfection. And so when other people said stuff to make it seem like you're not that to them, because nobody's perfect, but you know what I mean? It's quite funny because it's Virgo Moon tomorrow and that's about perfection or near enough. It like it was like this person needed that so that they could like reason with themselves. But now they're just like, you make my heart full. Like you're the 10 of Cups to this person. And if I asked you to stay, would you leave? Like, love me. But again, somebody would be like, love me. What's that again? That's out of film. Oh, it's Bruce Almighty. Oh yeah, see, remember I channeled that before? It's the scene in Bruce Almighty, which I do always find really sad. It's like he's taken his girlfriend for granted, and so because he's chasing money and what's that saying? Clout. They said that on they said that on is that not like popularity or something? They said that on Love Island last night. Don't get me started on that. They're fucking swapsies, like I can't keep up with it. It's like 1 minute the guy's fucking in love with the girl trying to get her back, and the next minute he's cracking on with her pal. It's like what the fuck is like anyway. Um I just want space. You've so many choices and options. Yeah, it's like this person sees you as perfection and I don't think they understand why you want them. That's what I'm feeling as well. So if that's resonating, it's like this person, I think they're still healing that feeling of not feeling good enough. But it's also tied in with whatever I said before, like somebody, it could just be that someone's coming in anyway, despite feeling it. Again, I think it is just because worrying people are moving on. I remember every detail of that day, whatever that day was. Again, like I said, sometimes I think that's like a day like that or a night like that, but it could be a nice wee walk around the park. How do we know, guys? I know I was a distraction from your pain and I want to be more than friends. And I hope that you can forgive me one day. Yeah, and I feel that's like what I said. I don't want to do any more of it. It's giving me a headache. But it's like it's what I said about somebody done the most. I'm using terms. This is so funny. That's when you know you're watching too much. I'm using all the terms from Love Island. Like somebody done the most, and I mean like the most to sabotage this. Like it could have even been them in the deception and envy. Like they could have fucked you over, to be honest. And that might be why they're afraid to come forward. Please tell me how you're feeling. It's driving me crazy not knowing. And I hide my feelings for you, but secretly I love you so much. Look how many cards are there, and that one's came out 3 times now. So that's them just letting you know I wasn't talking shit when I said that. This person has made out like they don't give a fuck, and they actually secretly give a lot of fucks. I made the wrong decision and I can't stop kicking myself. So really it's like if this is resonating for you or your person, this person needs to push their pride aside, say sorry, and tell the truth and hope for the best. Boom, drop the mic. The feminines are very loving, so let's see what the feminines got to say in case I've scared all the masculines. I've got all my leopard print on today too. Do you? I wonder if you naturally do that on a Leo moon. I tend to put my leopard print stuff on a Leo moon. I don't know if I wear it any other time. Nah, I love leopard print, so I do wear it fairly often. But yeah, I do. I usually like to wear it on a Leo moon. And I know leopards are not a lion, but you know what I mean. I feel like yours always comes right after mine. We've definitely had lots of time. Or are you talking about yours, Charlotte? Yeah. Yeah. I feel a lot of the people I'm married have had a lot of time. But this is the thing though, unfortunately, it's like if you're talking about it, it's like you might have had a lot of time apart, but if the person have not went through an ego death yet, it's gonna be a bit of a wait. Unless they fast track it, and that did say fast track. What does the feminine want to say back? And then I'll go and take my tree down and watch. I'll watch. Is Love Island on tonight? I think it's a Saturday. It's not on. Is it? It's Friday today, isn't it? Oh, it's a fucking essay. It's not your fault. Please don't blame yourself. Oh my God, that's actually quite nice for what I just said. It's not your fault. Please don't blame yourself. This journey is designed for us both to grow. Yeah. You know what I mean? It all happens the way it's meant to. But that doesn't excuse people not saying sorry though. That's who did that? I did talk about that with someone recently. Oh, where was it? I don't know. I can't even remember. I really can't remember whether I've been talking about this on a Zoom or whether it's something I've typed. It's going to be one of the two. Or I mean, it could have been a real life person. It could have been a real life. I really can't remember. But whatever it was, it's something around that. You know what I mean? Like that's what unconditional love and boundaries is that you can forgive, you can have unconditional love, you can forgive someone, but there definitely are circumstances where you deserve an apology. You know what I mean? And you'll know if that's you or not. But I happen to feel with twin flames, it's more than likely you both owe each other an apology. And also all the fucking karmic folk that have shit stirred, but I wouldn't hold your breath for that. But all that matters is you and your twin in this anyway. But there's no way of getting around that. Like people, you do need to take responsibility if you've hurt someone, and you're not aware of it and you're just fanning about and whatever, like then the person doesn't know. But once you realise that you've hurt someone, apologise, you know what I mean? I don't know why I'm pointing out the obvious here, but they got me to say that. When I wake up in the middle of the night, my mind goes instantly to you, wishing you were lying next to me. That's came out twice. I'm so proud to be your divine feminine. Yeah, so this divine feminine collective, whatever it is that's went down, like this divine feminine collective are very forgiving. Of course they're going to be. I channeled these cards, but you know what I mean? This is the energy that I'm picking up on. Oh my God. Oh wow. Look at this. I forgive you for whatever you feel I won't understand. And that includes what I've said. Like I can feel there's some people, like there's things that have went down that this person's like, she's never going to forgive me for that when I tell her, or he is never going to forgive me for that when I tell her. Or what if somebody else tells her about that night? There's something. All I want is for us to be together and forget the past. So again, for the ones that resonate with that, it's like the best thing to do is just fucking tell the truth. You know what I mean? Tell the truth. And then you know. Where's the moon at? Oh, it's because it's a full moon. I'm like, fuck, this is usually what I'm like on a Scorpio moon or a Pisces moon. But like this full moon is like shining light on the darkness. So it's almost like a bit of a Scorpio. It's like, oh, it's because it's the Pluto. The Pluto conjunct, yeah, Pluto in Aquarius, opposite the full moon. It's revealing like that. I think that's a bit of the kind of horrible, shocking news and revelations, you know. Like you could even get that yourself. Like you could start getting flashes of things like secrets. You know, I've had that happen in the past. And then you don't know whether it's actually real or whether it's your mind playing tricks. And that's why it's good to have an honest conversation with your person. You're the first person I think, oh look at, did he say the same thing? Similar. You're the first person I think of when I wake up and the last person before I sleep. And I can't wait to, and I can't wait to, wait a minute, I can't wait to see you asleep peacefully beside me or even snoring. Lol. Your career is going to change for the better, be excited. Oh, that's a bit of a different one. Right, guys, I think we've tapped in enough. I think it's time to tap the fuck out. We're talking about someone not saying sorry on our first part. Oh, I can't remember now. I can't remember now. Right. Let's get, because I haven't used this deck for a while, I'll end on some of these. Yeah, we'll end on some of these because that was a bit of a shitty message, but that's what came out. You're very welcome, Ben. Right, let's see. Oh, actually, I've just realised what you said, Sarah. Is that kind of tying into, I mean, you don't need to go into detail, but when all the stuff that I've just been saying, is that some of the not so nice stuff that you've just been talking about with yours? That would make sense. Yeah, look, guilt. Don't let guilt get in the way of happiness. Look, Sarah, the doves. Look, that's me and you in the card. Like coming together in peace. So yeah, no, or it's two twins coming together. We are two twins. We're just not each other's twin. But look, don't let. Oh, I've just, guys, did you just see what I done there? We are two twins. We're just not each other's twins. I'm not explaining that. That can happen, people. That can happen. If you ever feel like you meet someone and they get the twin flame thing and you really get on and everything, but something just isn't there. The spark isn't there. It could be that. It could be you are both on the twin flame journey, but you're not each other's twin. That's powerful. But yeah, that's a strong message that some divine masculines, it's like guilt from the past stopping them. And so the message to the divine masculines is don't let guilt get in the way of happiness, because it's a bit, you know, it's a difficult one. Nobody can take your guilt away, but you have to forgive yourself. And I suppose it's just, you know, you're, I don't like saying lucky, but it's about being grateful that your true twin flame understands the journey, and oh, you can just spend the rest of your time making it up to them. Without not in that way of like, you know, the person always owes you, because I can't stand folk that do that. But it's about, you know what I mean? If you hurt someone, you just say sorry. And when you know better, you can do better. Like the people that act from a self-sabotaging place, it's not, they, you know, they might think they're doing it to hurt you, but really they're hurting themselves. And that's the guilt that is now eating people up. And I just don't feel it's worth people being in that state, getting themselves in a total state about it. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, and you can feel it. This is the thing. Like, if you're advised that you can feel when your twin is like that, can't we? Close soul connections are harmoniously synchronized, creating moments of telepathy. Share your dreams together and encourage each other to make them a reality. I don't know his side of the story yet, but yeah, oh fucking hell, well maybe, I hope it's none of this side, I hope it's fucking none of this. But we ain't buttoned up the back though, are we though? It's gonna be some of it. Right, so past life relationship. You've known each other before. Yes, you've known this person before. in past lives, but you've also known them in your past, maybe when you were younger. And they just want to bring back a playful, fun energy to the connection. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And that's what the Leo full moon is all about. And look out for the signs and synchronicity. A divine soul counterpart relationship is blessed with amazing moments of synchronicity. And guess what it's time for? Exactly that. 11:11, baby. Cupid, oh look, Cupid's on the back. Love is in the air when Cupid's around. 11:11 is an important number for twin flames. It symbolises the harmony and balance of soul counterparts. Yeah, just let it go though. Let go of the pain. Let go of the need to know when this is going to happen. Let go of the need for, if you feel like you need to fix it, because we can't fix anyone. We should never try to fix someone. We can only hold space for them to heal themselves. Sometimes it's best to let go and let the universe work things out in divine timing. And some people still need to release their ex. The time has come to clear your energy. We can't leave it on that. Or you need to, and there's a big full moon in the background too, so the full moon helps you release. Or it's like people have got ex past energy hanging around, causing a lot of stress and worry, and they don't want to get you involved in that. But yeah, smudge yourself if you can. Oh, I'm definitely ending on this. Surprise! You may be about to be surprised. That's Uranus going direct tomorrow. Expect the unexpected. So expect a miracle, expect nice surprises, but just be aware it could be any kind of surprise. But my prayers are with you, and excuse me, I need to burp. My God. Yeah, I didn't share any special offers related to the challenge or that at any point on this, because I haven't even really decided what they are, to be honest. I put them in my other phone, but just generally, like, even if people were wanting to go for these special offers, might drop in these. I would want to have a discovery call with you anyway. So, and like I always say, like, whether you believe me or not, well, I can't make you believe me, like I've just said, but I don't do the hard sell. I genuinely believe if people want to work with me, they do. You know what I mean? People don't book the discovery call usually unless they do want to work with me. And you don't need to do it right away. I don't hound people or anything. I haven't hounded any of you, have I? It's that happens in divine timing. So yeah, but usually I think what I'll either knock money off or I'll add extras to the therapy package, because I spoke a lot about therapy during the challenge with being self-love. And I think actually I think one of the things I had decided was I think I was just going to do like a £99 session for like this this particular script that I've done with people a lot that they liked, which is about releasing the past. It was really powerful. It's like a train journey. Lots of bit actually she's away now, but she's done that. She loved it. Quite a few people have done it actually. Because remember I thought you'd done it, Charlotte, but I don't think we have done that. But yeah, I'll not put too many things or I'll overwhelm people. But yeah, just book this discovery call, and because what we'd usually do is I would have like a fast action bonus. I think I usually do the fast action bonus for like the Thursday, Friday, but I haven't even still announced it. So I think I'll arrange something and I'll have a fast action bonus for Saturday, Sunday. That's what I'll do. And then they'll go away after Sunday, and then I'll have some kind of bonus if you get it on Monday, Tuesday, maybe just Monday, Tuesday. I might push it to Wednesday, but then Wednesday, whatever offers they are, they'll be gone. So I'm just extending it a bit. I'm extending it because I took Thursday off, and then because I haven't posted up. I think that's fair. But yeah, anyway, like I said, I wasn't doing this as a big, massive launch to like. I never really do it because it's always so last minute. But I probably will do it again in April or something. I'm just surprised I had the energy to do this, but I had lots of fun, and I hope you did. And I hope you feel the benefits of now choosing to be in your highest timeline, knowing that you have to take personal responsibility for your life to keep making the decisions that are going to keep you at your best. And just remember what I said. I don't know if you remember because it was, people go, they fall asleep and stuff and they're in hypnosis, but your life can't, these shocking changes do happen. Like I can feel the change in me today. Like it is hard to describe, but I just do feel different. Um, but yeah, make it an exciting thing rather than a not a good thing. The discovery call is really worth it. So if you're feeling called, take the first step. Thank you, Charlotte. Well, actually, the people on here have done it. So, well, maybe not people lurking, but yes, I'm going to love yous and leave you. So have a lovely weekend. This is a great weekend for planning, organizing, tidying up. Like I said, I feel I've just like been able to do a lot of the housework because it's a full moon energy for releasing, but then also like the Virgo moon's Saturday, Sunday, so that's good for tidying up and stuff and cleaning and healing. It's all about healing and health and everything that keeps coming up. But anyway, yes, I'll see you later. Bye. Have fun, you reunion and union people and actual energy.